No commentary?
Hey,
Oh my
for the
god.
first time ever, a WWE premium live event has come to this European jewel, Paris, France, located on the River Seine. Paris has hosted 3 different Olympic Games, including last year. And tonight, we'll host WWE Clash in Paris. Over 30,000 WWE fans are filing in to La Défense Arena in the Nanterre neighborhood of Paris.
Oh my god.
Paris tonight. And tonight, main event, Jey Uso hopes to win back his World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal 4-way matchup. But also in this match tonight, that man, the man that Seth Rollins cashed in on at SummerSlam to win the World Heavyweight title, CM Punk. LA Knight is here, and he's seeking his first World Heavyweight Championship. LA Knight, the sentimental favorite heading into tonight. And the champion, Seth Rollins, flanked by the Vision. Bronson Reed on the right faces Roman Reigns in a matter of minutes to kick off Clash in Paris. She's the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man.
The
Becky
fucking
Lynch,
shoes,
the woman
man.
who's been called desperate by her opponent tonight, Hall of Famer Nikki Bella, hoping to add an Intercontinental title to her resume tonight. Can Nikki Bella recapture the magic in Paris? And social media megastar, WWE superstar Logan Paul, one of the biggest matches of his career against the greatest of all time, John Cena, live at Clash in Paris.
I wonder when they're gonna do that one.
Under the lights. On the biggest stages. Around the world. Every city has a story. Every roar leaves a mark.
Here's your viral moment, everyone.
Fucking jelly roll, man.
Halliburton and Brunson with a stare down.
To the Strip.
Travis Scott is here.
From SummerSlam stadiums
Jelly roll with a choke slam.
to WrestleMania nights.
Thank you, everyone around the world.
All of you are being seen by the entire globe.
We're gonna light the world on fire.
And now, the energy's shifting. It's all moving one way. Paris, the city of lights.
What are you doing?
The moment the world has been waiting for.
Oh my God.
Please welcome John Cena.
All the stuff I've ever done in my career, 17 championships, I've been around the world 100 times. I've never heard the greatest crowd in WWE history.
Yeah, she's on a mad one. Welcome back, Matthew.
It's a fatal 4-way. Every man for himself.
And there is nobody who can stop me.
The bigger the star I destroy, the more my stock rises.
And the fight's on.
Nikki Bella thinks she can call me out to my ring.
Hey Becky, has the man lost her balls?
I am the best this company has. I am next up.
You might have just made the biggest mistake of your life.
Wisdom drop. So is Logan Paul.
The stage is set.
This is gonna be one fucking phenomenal show.
Paris.
And now, Riyadh Season presents WWE Clash in Paris.
Not bad.
You are looking
You know it's a fucking
in all of your
You know it's a packed show when you've got Roman Reigns opening the show.
WWE fans are here for the first WWE premium live event ever in Paris.
You know that they've got some good matches on hand when they've got Roman Reigns opening a show. Look at the French flag in the crowd. I love that. The fucking shoes and that. I need to change streams up and over there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Do you want the shoes element is good? Yeah, I know.
Tribal thief. I just call him Oscilla. 330 pounds of big Bronson Reed weighed in the biggest match of his career.
A massive opportunity for big Bronson Reed to prove that he belongs with the very, very best. Stepping out of the shadow of Seth freaking Rollins and even Braun Breaker. Tonight is a massive night for the massive man from Australia.
It is an absolutely electric atmosphere inside Live Defense Arena. Over 30,000 WWE fans here tonight. Michael Cole at ringside with Wade Barrett. Wade, are you ready?
I'm ready to embrace the spirit of the storming of the Bastille. We are going to have a riot in Paris tonight. And with that, let's hand over to our French announce team, Philippe Cheroux and Christophe Augeus.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't hear him, lads.
I thought you only spoke French when you were drunk.
Perhaps I'm drunk right now, Michael Cole. That's the secret.
I'm drunk on this atmosphere. It has been a wild couple of hours leading up to this event, of course, with our countdown show, and now kicking things off with Bronson Reed in the OTC.
Here we go. Wait, he's got two sets of Ulafala. He's got a black set and a red set.
Roman Reigns is wearing two Ulafalas tonight as he makes his way to the ring. They are to honor both his dad and his uncle, the late great Sika and Afa, the Wild Samoans, who bestowed the Tribal Chief moniker on Roman Reigns, made made him the head of the family, the head of the clan a number of years ago. He said normally tribal chiefs don't wear two Ulafalas, but he's doing it tonight out of respect to his father and his uncle in complete honor to them.
Yeah, because normally in Samoan culture, it's frowned upon if the tribal chief is wearing more than one Ulafala. It's seen as greed. But Roman's broke that conduct tonight out of respect towards his uncle and his father.
He told Bronson, you come for the king, you best not miss.
Wow.
And this match tonight is brought to you by Ares. Get the Ares effect. Power, clarity, and focus.
Look at this. 30 plus thousand. Jesus Christ. And then millions more around the world.
Bronson Reed, I don't fight for shoes. I fight for championships.
It's a great line, but the truth is Roman Reigns defeats the vast majority of younger opponents before the bell has even rung. That man walks on water in this industry. But the masterstroke has been shoegate by Bronson Reed. Pierce the veil of invincibility of Roman Reigns. Humanize this man and take away that intimidating factor.
Paris acknowledges you. Love it. I won't mind, but Roman himself has even acknowledged the fact that he wouldn't still be known as the tribal chief if it weren't for the people. If the people didn't acknowledge him for his current character, the WWE and the scriptwriters were fully prepared to scrap it all and just change Roman altogether. Wow, what a moment.
The matchup is underway. Biggest match in the career of Bronson Reed. Wait. Roman Reigns has only competed in 4 matches so far in 2025. Reed's been in the ring every week. Does it favor Bronson Reed?
I would never put any favorability on the side of an opponent of Roman Reigns. And judging by this 30,000 plus audience, they would agree with me on that one.
Paul Heyman, of course, looking on. He now is part of the vision. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker and, of course, the world champion Seth Rollins. Let's not forget that Paul Heyman, over that 1,316-day reign as champion for Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman was there every step of the way.
Paul Heyman has been the anchor point for Roman Reigns for years upon years, a safe harbor for Roman Reigns he can always turn to in the hour of need. Not anymore.
You can't even hear commentary over this crowd. Jesus Christ. Guys, I think the clock's ticking. We're running out of time. We've only got 3 hours of show left. Come on. Fuck it up.
Back at WrestleMania when Heyman aligned himself with Seth Rollins, and I like what Bronson Reed.
We've got less than 3 hours of show left. Come on, guys.
Take him out of his game. Very patient, waiting to start this match.
Jesus Christ.
It's a great point you
They're just letting him just enjoy this.
Link up with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman has given Reed the mental expertise that will match his brand of physical destruction and take him to the top of this industry. That is a game changer for the career of Bronson Reed.
And also the way that Reed has almost bullied Roman Reigns over the past couple of months, taking 2 pairs of Roman Reigns sneakers. Just a schoolyard bully move.
First he took the shoes, tonight he takes the pride and potentially the career of Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, James Ellsworth's there. Oh, he is there as well. What the hell?
WWE history.
We found out who that is now. Apparently, it's James Ellsworth.
4.5 years.
Apparently, according to Twitter.
You call it the 4th longest. In truth, it's worth way more than that. It simply doesn't happen in this day and age.
And Roman Reigns beginning to understand what Bronson Reed is all about. But now he just shakes off the attempted shoulder tackle, and Reed says, bring another one. And again, a stalemate. This one driving Reigns back a few steps.
Roman, welcome to the world of meat planets.
Move by Roman Reigns.
Thunderous right hand from Reigns.
Made him pay.
Well, Reigns completely baited in Bronson Reed there, and that is the experience factor we talked about earlier on. And Paul Heyman, if he had any hair left, will be pulling it out at that mistake.
People say
and Roman Reigns having so much fun with his capacity crowd here tonight in Paris. Reigns now looking to build momentum up. Oh, look at Bronson Reed just picking Reigns out of the air. And Reigns slips behind. And now going to try to lift the 330-pounder up, and Reed says no way. However, Roman Reigns going to power Reed up on his shoulders. Incredible behind.
Oh!
Not enough. And Bronson Reed literally collapsing on the back of Reigns' head.
Well, we talked about mistakes from the
VIP for WWE. Yeah, I know.
Mistake from the veteran.
He's James Ellsworth is a former WWE superstar. So
his own abilities in the early goings, and how crucial could that mistake be? Who's the man? For the chances of Roman Reigns tonight.
And you know, Wade, we talk a lot about the bruiser attitude of Bronson Reed. He's very athletic as well. Very agile. You saw him deliver that cannonball there moments ago. And now, Reed with the slam on the table of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, there really is no one quite like Bronson Reed, a super heavyweight who can move like a lightweight when he wants to.
Well, Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins knew what they were doing when they put Reed and Braun Breaker together and as part of the vision.
Yeah, you pick the 2 most badass young up-and-comers in this game, and you get them on your side, and you make them even more dangerous.
Yeah, but now a right hand by Reigns, and Bronson Reed on our announce table now, and Roman going to drive Bronson Reed face first into the ring post.
Here's part of the brilliance of Roman Reigns, right? Here, you take your eye off him for a beat too long, and this is the result.
Roman Reigns just bouncing Reed.
Just dribbling his head off the fucking ring post, man.
Okay, well,
here we go.
It's going to be a quick night. I told you we should have brought the coal mine back.
All yours, Roman.
Roman Reigns now clearing off the announce table. And Bronson Reed with a clothesline.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Reigns. Roman took a little bit too much time, and Reed made him pay.
Let's point that out. Maybe
some guy in the car with middle fingers, isn't it?
Of the massive Aussie was bounced against the steel ring post. Shook it off like it was nothing, and that has shocked even Roman Reigns.
You know, and let's not forget why Reed's even in the vision, Wade. Remember what he did to Seth Rollins last year? 6 straight tsunamis, knocked Rollins out of action for a long period of time, and Rollins said if you can't beat him, join him, bring him aboard.
Most dangerous move in all of WWE, and that is something Roman needs to avoid at all costs.
World's strongest slam, cover now on Reigns, and a kick at 2.
Jesus Christ. 30+ thousand people in unison.
And the WWE fans trying desperately to will Reigns back into this match, but Wade, Bronson Reed made a statement with that world's strongest slam.
I mean, it's ludicrous levels of power and now merciless abuse being thrown the way of Roman Reigns.
And now Reed gonna mount Reigns and pound away with a big right hand.
Excuse me.
Reigns trying somehow to rally.
Roman Reigns is just getting eaten alive at this point by a hungry young superstar out here tonight to make a career statement.
Well, Wade, you hit the nail on the head. Hungry is the perfect way to describe Bronson Reed and what he's looking to try to do in his career tonight. Can you imagine a win over the original Tribal Chief in this atmosphere in front of 30,000 in Paris?
I'll tell you what it does. It makes you a perennial main eventer in one fell swoop, and now crushing the sternum of the Tribal Chief, just exacerbating the damage to the midsection of the great Roman Reigns.
And a big smile on his face. Heyman at ringside with a smirk as well as he watches Bronson Reed dismantle the man who ruled WWE for 5 years.
How awesome has Bronson Reed been thus far? Everything Roman has thrown at him has just bounced off, and this is Roman Reigns, the man who has beaten everyone over the past 10 years.
Come on, Roman!
Reed just mocking Reigns now as he continues to try to twist the head off the shoulders of the original Tribal Chief.
The mockery for weeks, the theft of the shoes.
And Roman fighting back to a vertical base. Couple of body shots
I just
by
see a
Reigns.
drone
Now
flying
right
by
to the
somewhere.
face. And what an elbow! What a collision! And Reigns just take it out.
And listen, you've sat ringside for literally every single important match of Roman Reigns' career. You know that moment we just saw. The momentum is building. Roman Reigns is starting to catch fire. There's usually no way back for opponents. Ozilla has a very different take on that.
And Wade, there's been very few instances where we've seen Reigns dominate in this fashion over the past number of years. Probably just a handful of men who've been able to even attempt to do this to Roman Reigns.
Number one, the physicality of Bronson Reed. Number two, the smarts of the man who has been next to Roman Reigns for years, who knows every weakness, who knows every move of Roman Reigns before he makes it. The strategy of Paul Heyman.
And look at this chin lock. The arm actually under the chin into a throat area. Almost looks like close to a choke here, but our senior official, Chad Patton, is right there checking things out.
If anyone knows the difference, it is Chad Patton, and he's letting this one go, but fading doubtlessly is Roman Reigns.
And Paul Heyman realizes as he looks on at his new meal ticket, he believes that Reed and Breakker will be headlining WrestleManias one day.
Well, it's very rare that Paul Heyman has got it wrong in his career, and that's why he's been at the top for 30+ years, picking the winners before they become winners.
But we said one day may headline WrestleMania. Roman Reigns has main evented more WrestleManias than anyone in history, and he's fighting back now and showing you why. Here comes the OTC. Oh, and Reed with a Samoan drop, and just like that, the utter quickness of Reed. Cover, hook to the leg. Now Roman's got to kick it too. But did you see how effortless it was for Bronson Reed?
Well, take a look at that. Once again, snuffing out the momentum of the Tribal Chief before he can get any kind of offense building. That is key to keeping Roman Reigns down and on his back.
And now, really going to mock Reigns. Those sets of sneakers were taken from Roman Reigns by Bronson Reed over the past month. Reed carries them around like a trophy.
You've got
like a scalp.
You've got 2 Ulafalas, I've got 2 Shulafalas. Winner takes all tonight, perhaps.
Yeah, but that cockiness may have cost Reed. Reigns back to his feet momentarily, but a headbutt drops Roman Reigns, and now Bronson Reed delivering the forearms to the face of Roman.
Complete ground and pound smash. Roman Reigns with whatever you can.
You know what else impresses me about Reed? The engine. He has a non-stop engine. Reed goes from the bell to the end.
And then some.
Little slowing down.
And look, I've been following the career of Bronson Reed ever since his days in NXT 5 years ago. He was a smash and grab kind of guy. If he couldn't end it quick, he probably wasn't winning. That's the biggest
fuck are you doing, you spastic?
Bronson Reed's makeup since then. The fact that his engine has grown and grown.
Well, and again, you surround yourself with winners like Heyman and Rollins, and it's going to be infectious, right?
Well, now Reed is trying to take the shoes off the Tribal Chief once again, and Roman Reigns has clearly had enough.
Yeah, I was going to question that strategy.
The whiplash.
Not sure if that was the right point of the match for Reed to do that, but
let's get the job finished first, Bronson. Then you can do whatever you want.
Bro, I have no idea what the fuck this cat's doing.
Reigns rolls out of harm's way, and now Reigns looking to try to rally here. Clothesline stuns Reed a bit. Another one, but Reed's still on his feet.
On his belly, shifting the big Aussie.
Uppercut by Reigns. Another right hand. And now Bronson, reach. Reigns trying to get him over the top rope. And now he will. Reed collapses to the floor.
Just goes to show against a powerhouse like Reed, you have to dig deeper than normal. Reigns did exactly that there at the second time of asking. You have to turn the dial up to 11.
And Reigns with his classic drive-by, delivering the boots to the face of Reed. And again into the post for Roman Reigns. And now driving Reed shoulder first into the steps.
One match deep, the ringside area already beginning to look like a war zone.
And it's going to be one of those nights, I think.
You reckon?
As Reed is sent back into the ring.
I wonder if Braun Breaker's here.
Capacity crowd here tonight.
If he is, when's he coming out?
We're going to go for that kill shot and get this one over with.
Roman went for the Superman punch, picked out of the air, and a big slam by Reed, followed by the senton. Cover for the win. Oh, Roman kicks it too.
Mate, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Look at this, the big kill shot coming in from Roman until it was not. And an effortless Uranagi senton combo, swinging the match back in the favor of the colossal Bronson Reed.
Is this the pace you expected this match to be at?
Well, normally Roman Reigns likes to control the pace. He's not been able to do this, and really dropping the hammer has been Bronson Reed, working way faster than Roman Reigns likes it.
Yeah, Reed said it's over, but Roman Reigns had other ideas.
Got to take Roman out of his comfort zone any way you can, and so far it's been a masterclass by Bronson Reed, but getting over the hump.
Roman with a set of elbows.
That's the next step.
Well, it's been on the shoulder of Bronson.
Roman Reigns, nice takedown, cover here. Is it enough? Almost had him, kicking 2.5.
The flash pin out of nowhere. Here's Wyatt.
Went for the Superman punch again. Reed with a Death Valley driver.
That's it.
For the win. Is it enough? Kick out by Reigns again at 2, and another near fall.
And right now, Roman Reigns is just looking ragged. He's not looking like the immortal guy we've known for years. He has been humanized and dominated by this massive Aussie.
Yeah, but you saw the look on Reed's face. He's beginning to understand what it means to be in the ring with Roman Reigns. There's a reason this man was champion for over 1,300 days.
This is exactly what Bronson
For
Reed
over
has
1,300 days.
against the very best. Well, they get no
If I remember rightly, it was closer to 1,400 than what it was 13. But that's just me.
Trying to lift Roman Reigns up and into a pile driver position, but Reigns able to duck underneath. Big kick to the face, and Reigns driven outside the ring.
Bronson Reed has had an answer to everything that Roman Reigns has tried.
And here comes Reed. Oh,
no way.
Full speed. Reigns caught him. He caught him with a Superman punch.
Use the momentum of Reed as well.
But he got all of that one. Reigns cover for the win. Kick out at 2 by Reed.
Well, that is
wow.
a testament to the toughness of Bronson Reed. We know the history of Roman Reigns. We know what he can pull off when he's been crushed with move after move. But Bronson Reed clean on the jaw. Effectively, 2 Superman punches in a row there. And
That
Reed
was
is still
pretty
cooking.
much 2.
It is our first match of the night. A clash in Paris. Over 30,000 strong. Firmly in the corner of Roman Reigns in this matchup.
Thus far, however, the 30,000 strong have not been helping Roman Reigns. It's been 85% Bronson Reed, but awakening now seems to be the tribal chief.
Reigns is ready to go. Went for the spear.
What the fuck?
Bronson Reed with a kick to the face of Reigns.
The perfect counter, and now cleaning out the garbage to the outside and take 2.
There he goes again.
Bronson Reed.
And Reed with a suicide dive, wiping out Roman Reigns. That's
Give me
like
a second.
Jumbo jet.
And I'll tell you right now, any training school on the planet will tell you over 200 pounds, you don't do dives. Leave that to the cruiserweights. Forget 200, forget 300. That is 330 pounds of menacing Aussie.
Reigns in trouble. Bronson Reed, smarting as well. Look at Heyman, constantly communicating with his guy.
Alright, hold it.
Oh, God, we're going there, Cole.
Okay, no.
We're going there, Cole.
Alright, no problem.
The most devastating motion. No!
Nobody home. Reigns averted disaster as he rolled out of harm's way, and now Roman may have a chance.
Well,
How did Roman get out of the way of that one?
Bronson Reed took a hell of a lot out of the big man too. That's why he took so long getting to the top rope to hit that tsunami, giving Reigns enough chance to get out of trouble.
And now Roman, locked and loaded, looking for the spear, and he was caught. Rhodes was caught. Roman was caught, and a sit-out powerbomb.
That's it.
On Reigns, and Reigns kicks out at 2.
Oh, all of the power, athleticism, and malice combined with technique that any performer could ever want, but still, Reigns lives on, but he's living dangerously cold.
Well, Wade, I don't think I've ever seen anyone neutralize Roman Reigns' spear quite like that.
No, there's a first time for everything, though.
Of Roman Reigns so far, Bronson Reed has had the answer for, and it didn't work the first time, Cole, but now we are going for a take 2. And this is where Reed needs to pick up the pace, scaling the heights once again.
And Reigns back to his feet, uppercut to Bronson Reed. What does Roman do here?
Wherever he's cooking up, there may be heinous consequences for the big Aussie. One thing being on the attack when you're on the top rope, you do not want to be playing defense when you're 330 pounds that high in the air.
No, you do not.
Body shots by Reed as Roman climbed the ropes. And now Bronson with a headbutt. Drops Roman to the center of the ring. And Roman with a Superman punch to Reed on the top rope.
Now jelly-legged is Bronson Reed. And what the hell are you trying here, Roman?
Samoan drop from the second rope, maybe.
Going for the knockout blow.
He actually is as well. And he gets it. No way, dude. But Reigns on his right leg, though. Roman landed awkwardly on his right leg. But the adrenaline is pumping. He'll feel that in the morning. Oh, wow.
Here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns.
But that was a fight, though. That was just 30, almost 30 plus minutes of nothing but fucking all-out war.
Certainly doesn't like him, but what a career-defining performance from Bronson Reed. The fact that he lived as long as he did with the legendary Roman Reigns, and somehow it required everything in the arsenal of the great Roman to pull off a victory tonight.
The OTC gonna celebrate.
Not for long.
Ones to the sky in Paris.
Where's Breaker?
As Roman Reigns said earlier, if you're gonna come after the king, you best not miss.
Reigns looks absolutely exhausted, understandably so. What a relief it must be to get past this massive obstacle after the symbolism of the shoe theft, the insults, the misery this man has been put through. What a goal.
2 minutes.
Gets his hands on the man who stabbed him in the back at WrestleMania. A guillotine on Heyman.
And all the sniveling and tapping out in the wall ain't gonna save you now, Heyman.
How sweet this must be for Roman Reigns. Choking out Heyman with a guillotine tonight.
Hey.
And the Shula Fala is back in the hands of its rightful owner.
Roman Reigns will be celebrating celebrating in style tonight in Paris. Couple of glasses of Vin Rouge, no doubt, and well
I'm
earned.
coming out now.
With his adoring public looking on here at the La Defense Arena. Do any of your pens work, Michael Cole?
I'll open them. Here's one. There.
For a journalist, you're supposed to have pens that work, Michael Cole. That's day one stuff.
And he's signing the shoes and tossing them into the crowd here in Paris.
Man, how much are those shoes going to be worth? You imagine that on eBay? Although I imagine somebody's going to get them. Oh, God.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Braun Breaker! Braun Breaker just speared Reigns through the announce table!
Completely defenseless Roman Reigns, focused on throwing the shoes to the audience, just got split in half.
Braun Breaker just came flying over the French announce table and speared Reigns through our table. An abrupt end to Reigns' victory celebration.
Paul Heyman completely unconscious in the ring. Bronson Reed broken down by that spear. These are the consequences of messing with power.
And finally, officials making their way out here to check on Reigns to get Braun Breaker out of the building. That was one of the damnedest things I've ever seen.
Just so much velocity centered on the midsection of Roman Reigns and then crashing through that steel announce table.
Come on, Jason, get him out of here. Now Breaker into the ring to check on his partner, Bronson Reed, and of course the oracle of the division, Paul Heyman, who was choked out by Reigns moments ago, but Roman trying to make it back to his feet. Roman, a very proud man, and
He's got busted ribs after that impact. It was absolutely hellacious. And struggling to get vertical despite all the help surrounding him now is tonight's victor, although at this point he looks anything but. Shut up. So we see Paul Heyman gingerly being dragged out of here by his two protégés, presumably needing some treatment of his own.
Well, Roman's gonna need some help as well. He's struggling just to make it to his feet. That spear was just, I mean, the impact.
The damnedest thing. Here's the thing, when you don't see it coming, you cannot ride the impact. It hurts all the same. But when you're blindsided like that and you go through a table, you can times the impact by at least 5.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't be surprised that Breaker finally made his way out here. I'm surprised he didn't come out earlier, actually.
He didn't come out earlier. He thought Bronson Reed had the job in hand, didn't quite contend on the power of Roman Reigns.
Roman with the victory tonight, but not quite the way.
Oh, God. Cole.
Breaker's loose again. Stop. Breaker. Spear. Breaker loose again. About cut Reigns in half.
With a 20-yard run-up hitting top speed. 23 miles an hour.
Well, get security out here or something. Bronson Reed trying to come to his senses and drag Breaker away as well.
You can ask for security all you want. There is not a security guard on the planet who can stop that man.
Get out of here. Look, this one is different. We won now.
I'm willing to die for this one. You understand? You are in my way.
Hey, knock it off.
Breaker's got a screw loose. No doubt about that. Bronson Reed not done yet. He sends Roman back into the ring.
We had a couple of attempts earlier. I've got a bad feeling about what this maniac from Australia is about to cook up.
Well, I mean, Bronson is obviously upset because he lost moments ago, but oh no, my God, oh my God.
Here we go, Cole, from the top. Tsunami!
A tsunami to Roman Reigns.
Holy
That's
shit.
330 pounds flying through the air, and now the security heads out here. Our general manager from Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce, out here as well.
An epic war of a match. 2 spears from Bron Breakker and a tsunami against a defenseless Roman Reigns.
No, it was just fucking solid. I just fucking fly down my arm and up my fucking.
They gotta.
No, it's not your fault. You just passed it to me. It's all good.
They gotta get these two out of here.
Oh, fucking salt in my armpit now.
Yeah, give them a methodology, please. They leave when they want to leave.
How about stun guns and handcuffs? And I got a situation here. The EMTs have been called with a stretcher and a backboard. And
If you break your ribs, you can't move at all. It's really that simple. It's one of the most debilitating injuries you can get in this game. But for all the toughness of Roman Reigns, and he showed us all of that tonight.
Yeah,
when
Roman
the body
really did.
breaks, it simply does not cooperate anymore.
Yeah, the medical personnel in the ring obviously attending to Roman, and who knows, he could have internal injuries after that couple of spears and then the tsunami.
Through the table too, this steel table that is almost impervious to being broken.
Yeah, tell Breakker that.
Took that as a challenge, it would appear, and used the body of Roman Reigns to destroy it.
Roman being strapped in. This is hopefully this is just precautionary, Wade. And
well, it's a sight we've never seen before. We know all about Roman Reigns. He leaves on his own power, no matter how beaten up, no matter the war he's been through. Well, tonight, sadly, is
shit.
a different. Oh God!
Oh my God! Come on! Somebody stop these guys! Reed now rush into the ring again.
And security are clearing out. They're strapped to a stretcher. Roman Reigns.
He's
we're gonna get another one here.
He's helpless. He can't move.
Ah! Oh. Shit the fucking bed, dude. On a stretcher.
And now his cousin, main event Jey Uso, coming to Roman's aid. Enough is enough.
Well, Jey Uso has to compete in a heavyweight championship match later, but coming out to protect flesh and blood.
Yeah,
sadly, the damage is already done.
Well, family comes first. Jey Uso out here to check on Roman. Roman hasn't moved. Roman was helpless, strapped to that backboard, could not defend himself from the tsunami, and now Breakker back into the ring. Somebody's got to get the damn cops out here.
It's effectively 2 on 1 here. Jey Uso,
and a spear to Jey. Pierce, get him out of here.
Completely unchecked power here. In our opening match, a clash in Paris that has now descended into a sheer riot.
Well, now the ring being flooded with security. Finally.
As merciless an attack as I have ever seen.
No.
They're still not done.
No.
Security guards aren't careful, they will be next. There's no talking reason to 2 ice-cold killers like Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker.
Bronson Reed trying everything in his power to make it
Here we go.
Not again! Damn it, you're gonna kill him!
I think, Cole, that is the intent.
Get him out of there! For the love of God, Pierce, get him out of the damn ring!
Saying it is easy, doing it is impossible. They leave when they want to leave. And perhaps now, after the carnage we've amassed,
Wow.
they are satiated. Well, this is where Breakker came out of nowhere to a celebrating Roman Reigns.
I fucking knew that Breakker would. I knew that Breakker would appear from somewhere.
A 20-yard run-up connecting with a second spear, and then this. The tsunami smashing the midsection, and then strapped to a gurney. A second tsunami, undoubtedly giving internal injuries to Roman Reigns, and Jey Uso valiantly came down here to save the day. He tried, he failed, crumbled like the rest, and then the piece de resistance, as if we needed it, a third tsunami to a broken, battered, and bloodied Roman Reigns.
Wait, this is a serious situation. Roman Reigns was just gasping for air, writhing in agony, finally being stabilized again on that backboard. But Roman was defenseless. He was helpless. He was blindsided by the spear on the announce table. And from then on, Reed and Breakker did anything they wanted to Reigns.
Yeah, and that is bad enough. But let's talk about Jey Uso for 1 second, who is competing tonight in a fatal four-way for the World Heavyweight Championship, whose ribs have been battered. He can barely breathe himself. I don't know if he's going to be able to compete later on tonight. Of course, that's one thing right now. The health of Roman Reigns is the major issue.
I love how Roman is selling right now. I don't know if it is selling or if it is actually something that they are genuinely concerned about.
It almost feels like the show cannot go on after something like this, but of course. Wow.
Well, hopefully we're going to get some sort of medical update at some point on Reigns today, but I mean, they're going to have to get him to the hospital. Wade, this is bad.
Yeah, and it makes you question just how good Jey Uso.
You know what it does? It makes you sick. Forget questioning anything. It makes you sick. None of this was necessary. Bronson Reed had an incredible match against Reigns tonight. He did well, right? Reigns beat him in the end. But then Breakker with the ambush and the spear, and if that wasn't enough, tsunamis and everything else. Come on now.
When you stand up to absolute power, there are consequences, and that's what we saw this evening.
If you or someone you love likes wrestling, you'll want to pay attention.
Wow, dude. What a sequence that was. I do apologize for being away for so long, but I am back.
Under a spotlight the world has never seen.
I am back.
WWE on ESPN. This isn't just an event.
September 13th is when the new PLE is for the takeover of ESPN.
I light the world on fire.
This is WrestlePalooza, Saturday, September 20th. Tickets on sale now.
Oh, September 20th. Sorry, I was a week off. My bad.
Every once in a while, the impossible becomes improbable. The birth of a new legend. They don't come around every day. They take time, find their place. One step, then another. The punch leads to purpose. And when purpose consumes everything else, that hunger becomes fate. Now what was once improbable becomes inevitable. Two legends from different corners of the world both share the same story. But only one will walk away remembered. That every once in a while now becomes once in a lifetime.
I don't really follow boxing, but that is going to be one hell of a match.
And two champions, one night, boxing's biggest names collide on Saturday, September 13th, when Canelo Alvarez faces Terrence Bud Crawford in an epic showdown at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or elevate your fight night with VIP ticket packages at onlocationexp.com/Canelo Crawford. The stars are out tonight, including the singer.
I've got the ALGS.
None other than Jelly Roll, who made his WWE in-ring debut at SummerSlam. Joining him here tonight, one of the greatest performers on the face of the planet. I saw him in San Antonio, blew me away, Post Malone. And guess what, folks? It's the Big Ass World Tour with Jelly Roll and Post coming to this arena, La Defense Arena in Paris.
Wait, fucking hell, Post Malone's lost like shit ton of weight. Jesus Christ.
Extend a special thank you to Tiesto and Sexy Red for OMG, the official theme song, Clash, Paris.
Oh, you're not watching LGS, no? Thought you would be.
Do what you want. That's my proud. You are proud. Now I don't know if I have Jay for my main event, and Roman's on his way to the hospital thanks to you. Yeah, Roman. We don't. What about Paul? What about Paul? What about the love for Paul? You know what? Maybe you should take a ride with Paul because I want you out of this building right now.
No,
Gone.
no, Seth's got his match. We're gonna be here.
You are not going to be anywhere near the match. Let me make myself clear. I am ejecting you both from this arena tonight, and if I so much as smell you near this building, I will suspend you both indefinitely without pay. Am I clear? Vision, do what we want. Not tonight. Get him out of here. Gone. Get out of the way. Enjoy your evening in Gay Paris. Stop.
Oh. Tag match.
Rightfully upset. You heard the news, Wade. Roman Reigns is being taken to the hospital. At least they got rid of those monsters, Breaker and Reed.
Not yet, I need my TV for that. Right, I see. Decked out in Borderlands? Alright. What, are we shouting out Borderlands here? What's going on?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, accompanied by B-Fab at a combined weight of 492 pounds. Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Ow.
The Street Profits with an opportunity to win back Tag Team Gold. And of course, the masks being worn by Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins tonight. You can see in the Borderlands video game.
Yeah, Borderlands shout out.
Like that from
Alright.
the Street Profits, their opponents tonight, of course, known for wearing some intimidating masks and adopting intimidating personas. Well, Borderlands is an incredibly violent game, so maybe that is the side of the Street Profits that will be coming out to play this evening.
And again, remember Bo Dallas trying to get in their heads this past Friday night on SmackDown.
I know that this is in, obviously, I know that this is in Paris, right?
People make them out to be.
But surely I'm not the only one that doesn't feel like this is a PLE, right? Surely. I'm not the only one that feels like that this kind of doesn't have a PLE feel.
Still trying to recuperate from what happened moments
right?
ago. Roman Reigns has been taken to the hospital. You heard General Manager Adam Pearce say that Breaker and Reed have been kicked out of the building. If they return, they'll be suspended without pay if they come back in this arena.
That has massive consequences for Seth Rollins, who's defending tonight in a fatal four-way his World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah,
apparently without backup.
And I heard that Heyman may be going to the hospital too.
After the guillotine, yeah. So that wasn't a sell by Roman. Roman's actually gone to the hospital. Great, we've only just got him back and now we're not going to see him for another 6 months. Great. deception. Wow. You couldn't write it. You honestly couldn't. You seriously could not write it.
Loomis and Gacy will defend the tag titles tonight against the Street Profits. Remember, Wade, it was back in July. The Profits lost the tag team titles to the Wyatt Six. The Wyatts would retain them in that wild tables, ladders, and chairs match back at SummerSlam.
That was the best TLC match I've ever watched in my life.
Division chaos every single night, and the Profits have had to work damn hard just to get back to this opportunity, beating DIY, the MFTs, and this past Friday, Mellow Dome missed to secure this opportunity.
Official Daphne LaShawn calling for the bell, and now Ford and Dawkins in a discussion over who will start this match.
Both men apparently wanting to start things off. This is the kind of thing you should have sorted out in the locker room. It's rare you see that from the Street Profits, but it appears Dawkins is the one who's going to kick this off.
Here we go. Tabloid Wade trying to magnify everything as Bo Dallas, remember, tried to get in the Profits' head on Friday.
I mean, how many times have you seen that before from the Street Profits? You've been watching the last 7 or 8 years. They've been a tight brotherhood, a tight team.
A lot of pressure on him trying to win the tag titles back here tonight.
Yeah, and the pressure's only magnified when you've had an arduous climb back to being #1 contender. You feel like you've really got something to lose tonight. Unlike the champs, who of course have the championships to lose, you don't want to be back at the line on that SmackDown tag division.
Well, we didn't see it, folks, but Montez Ford delivered a pretty stiff tag to Angelo Dawkins. And that didn't sit too well with Dawkins, so maybe you are onto something, Wade.
So from tabloid journalism from Wade Barrett to Pulitzer Prize-winning journalism from Wade Barrett. Thank you very much, Michael Cole. The Street Profits better get their act together pretty damn soon. I can hear B-Fab on the outside trying to yell instructions and get them on the same page.
And Dexter Loomis, who fancies himself a tortured artist. Oh, and a big drop kick by Montez Ford showing off here tonight. Talked to the Profits earlier today, Wade. They talked a lot about the importance of winning the tag title back in Europe.
Well, they've had a hell of a run in Europe this year alone, winning several matches back on the tour in March, including winning gold in Barcelona on SmackDown.
Loomis will freeze Ford with that stare.
That's, again, the mind games of the Wyatt Six, creepy and unnerving, and clearly Montez Ford did not want one piece of it.
Oh, wow! I mean, when you're the Wyatts, I guess it's easy to play mind games. I mean, they got split personalities.
Warped, demented.
Double team by the Profits.
And finally, perhaps the Street Profits back to their usual selves.
Gacy thinks he's a pig boy. Loomis thinks he's a buzzer. And now B-Fab trying to get the Profits on the same page. And now Montez Ford with a kick to Loomis.
Now the Street Profits really cooking, looking like a well-oiled machine. And taking it to the Wyatt Six, who, to be fair, have been completely dominant since returning. Haven't lost a single match. Well, that might change if the Profits keep going about business like this.
Oh, and again, the distraction by Gacy. Ford hit the French announce table hard.
Oh, that was midsection and forehead against that table. We saw the damage it did to Roman Reigns moments ago. See if Montez Ford fares any better.
You see Uncle Howdy / Bo Dallas looking on, surrounded, of course, by Nikki Cross, who fancies herself Abby the Witch, and Big Red Eric Rowan, who at one point thought he was a rabbit. And now Gacy really punishing Montez Ford here. The Wyatt Six are so dangerous, Wade.
Yeah, when they get the upper hand, a lot of people get spooked by their kooky personas, but I'll tell you right now, incredibly dangerous.
Tailside reaching for the tag.
Dexter Loomis, the silent
wasn't close
assassin
enough.
of the group.
Cover and a kick out. You call it kooky, and that might be a good way to describe it, but the actions of the Wyatt Six get into their opponents' heads. It freaks their opponents out, gives them the upper hand.
Undoubtedly, takes your eye off the game, especially when 3 of them are loitering in the ringside area in the form of Abby the Witch Uncle Howdy, and of course the massive Eric Rowan. Just a presence that's ominous, that stays in your mind and does not allow you to focus on your opponent. Now throwing some real heavy leather the way of Joe Gacy, but Joe Gacy is a street fighter. This guy's a brawler and can throw it back.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things. And look at Gacy, really locking in the chin lock here. That's the thing about Gacy. I think you sometimes get thrown by the persona, but he can battle on the ground and with the best of them.
Yeah, just a hardcore brawler. He's made an entire career of that until Uncle Howdy got his hands on him and warped that personality even further. Let's talk just 48 hours ago, of course, the Street Profits had an incredibly exhausting matchup in order to win this, whereas the Wyatt Six have not competed in a couple of weeks and are fresh as daisies, and it's really showing in the early goings here.
Oh, and Loomis again into the cover, and another near fall for the Wyatt Six. Loomis and Gacy just work so well together.
You know, they were a little frayed around the edges when they first started tagging together as part of this Wyatt Six, but they have clicked in a big way over the past couple of months, and now just a well-oiled machine, got those cobwebs out of the way, and are looking utterly devastated.
Think about being the Profits. Oh, and a great double team. You look down and see Uncle Howdy and company staring on at ringside. And now Gacy with the elbow. Cover, hook of the leg, looking to retain the tag titles, and a kick out at 2.
Well, here's the thing about the Profits. They returned to WWE after a layoff back in January, and they have been by far the most physically dominant team around ever since. That has all changed since the Wyatt Six arrived, and they are getting completely battered from pillar to post now. And that's the problem. The Wyatt Six know how to take away your best asset, which is the power game of the Street Profits, and now they're looking impotent.
Loomis, though, launched over the top rope. Montez Ford has an opportunity. Gacy, though, intercepts Ford, sends him out to the apron.
Just great instincts there from Joe Gacy. The second Montez Ford was looking like he had a sniff of attack to the fresh Dawkins, immediately shut down.
Now Gacy with Ford on the apron. I think he was perhaps looking for a suplex there. Blocked a couple of times now by Montez. And Ford with, one of his own, and Gacy, you know, getting caught up in the rope may have been the best thing for Gacy, because it wasn't full impact when he hit the apron.
Well, it's two things. It does reduce the impact on the apron, but you can easily tear a tendon or a ligament in that knee or ankle on the way down. That was ugly for Gacy, and he's not moving well on the floor now. But here is your chance for the big tag to Dawkins.
Tag made, here comes Doc. He was all worked up today after his Ohio State Buckeyes win yesterday. And Dawkins with a big leap over the top rope, taking out Gacy and Loomis.
A big lad who should not be able to move like that, but he can
Sean.
like a heavyweight, and doesn't Joe Gacy know that?
Dawkins, look at the quickness, the leapfrog. Oh, and there's that corkscrew elbow by Dawkins.
And how can a guy like Angelo Dawkins be so twinkle-toed?
A slam dunk to Loomis. That's the unique way to describe him. And there's a corkscrew splash in the corner. Fouls it up with an enziguri.
I can move like a ballerina and knock people out like...
Oh, twisting neck breaker.
George Foreman. What a devastating combination. This guy,
what a sequence this has been from Angelo.
And BFAB telling Dawkins to go up top. Angelo Dawkins, top rope now. May have Gacy where he wants him. Not used to seeing Dawkins fly. This should be Montez Ford's territory, but he hit him with a swanton. Cover by Dawkins. Is it enough? Gacy gets the shoulder up.
God, and I love that from Angelo Dawkins. You're in a championship match. Keep your opponents guessing. Pull out something new every time.
And now Dawkins controlling Gacy, well, at least momentarily. Gacy, though, with a headbutt. Tagged by Loomis. Now the legal man. Not sure if Dawkins realizes it, but he does now.
Now he's getting peppered left, right,
that was a big old knee.
Double team. That suplex into the neck breaker. Loomis quickly into the cover to retain, and a kick at 2 by Dawkins.
That was a kick out. More like a rollout, but all right.
Starting to show on the faces of the Wyatt Six, and perhaps panic in the eyes of Uncle Howdy, That chair rocking a little more than usual. I don't know how you can tell panic with the guy who's wearing a mask, Wade, but because it's in the eyes, like I said. Come on, Michael Cole, wake up.
Dawkins with a right to Gacy, drops him off the apron. Double team now. Oh, goodness. And Dawkins with authority on that, right? After that toss and a kick out at 2.
Simplemente. Only 2, Michael Cole. They love that chant out here.
Yeah, they do.
And now it's Montez Ford's turn to head up to the top rope.
Sluggish climb to the top for Montez Ford, who's been beaten and broken down and weighed up.
Dawkins. It allowed Loomis time to cause Montez Ford to lose his balance.
Ford is hurting in a big way. That was not the usual Montez Ford sprint to the top rope that we're used to.
Loomis sent to the center of the ring.
Got absolutely launched across the ring, but Montez Ford did not see that tag.
And Gacy now legal. Great frequent tags here by the tag champs, the 6. And now Dawkins makes the tag. He's legal.
Once again, Gacy this time being blindsided by the legal man, the powerhouse, Angelo Dawkins.
With Gacy on his shoulders. Montez Ford.
Get your cameras ready.
Blockbuster. Cover. And breaking things up as Loomis.
That was 3.
Pinpoint championship title.
Biscuit writers won't allow it.
The kiss of death connects that electric chair blockbuster. It's game over if Dexter Loomis wasn't on point.
And Loomis with a kick to the face of Ford. Dawkins with a right hand. And Gacy from behind. Roll up on Angelo Dawkins, who's got a kick out at 2. Gacy, with a big right.
That was a forearm.
Right hand to the jaw.
And down off the spine buster goes Gacy, tag to Ford.
God, all of these men hurting so much, but this is the moment, Michael Cole.
Montez Ford from the heavens, nobody home. Tag to Loomis.
All of that impact on the ribs of Montez Ford.
Trying to use Loomis as a weapon, and does.
What?
Duck out of the way there.
Almost had him. And breaking things up.
And this one has turned into an absolute mess of broken bodies.
All for the WWE Tag Team titles. The Red Hot Tag Team division on Friday Night SmackDown on display here tonight. And Gacy, with that unorthodox offensive style, delivers the clothesline. Now a springboard, went for the moonsault, nobody home.
You just feel that both teams have really lost the momentum at this point, and it's really up for grabs. One big hit is going to do this.
And Dawkins with that football shoulder tackle.
Uh-oh.
And taking advantage is Loomis of the distraction.
Almost risking a disqualification there was Eric Rowan, which would not have held the profits.
And Ford! And now gets Loomis back into the ring.
And momentum reacquired. Uncle Howdy gets some of this. Wait a second.
Oh, look at this. Nikki Cross grabbing the leg of Ford. She came out from under the ring, and now Sister Abigail from Uncle Howdy.
All behind the referee's back, who was completely distracted by Dexter Loomis in the ring.
And now the Wyatt 6 have an opportunity to put the Profits away.
I mean, Montez Ford is a beaten man already, but why don't we put the kiss of death on it?
And there's that suplex into the sit-out powerbomb. They told me earlier on that that's called the plague.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Tag Team Champions.
I mean, that was kind of obvious.
And again, I didn't ask him about it. They told me
that was obvious.
The plague, Cole.
Well, the plague has run rampant through Europe in the past, and once again it does tonight. We see Angelo Dawkins doing his best to break the entire arena with the body of Joe Gacy, but Montez Ford taking out the massive Eric Rowan. and Lewis in the process until Nikki Cross was instrumental in allowing Uncle Howdy to hit this Sister Abigail behind the referee's back. And as you called it, Cole, the blade connecting right in the center of Paris on a successful retention of the gold for the Wyatt Six.
The Wyatt Six still the tag team champions. Well,
well, that was kind of obvious. New Borderlands 4. Makes sense.
You walked into my life just like a dream. Till your heart feel like a dream.
Clash in Paris, in the absolutely beautiful city of Paris, France, here tonight. The first ever premium live event in Paris, and it's going to be quite the week when it comes to the WWE Podcast Network, highlighted, of course, by the Clash in Paris recap with Sam Roberts and Megan Morant. That will be available later on tonight. Well, the man has dominated since winning the Intercontinental Championship, but her post-match beatdowns and vicious verbal jabs have pushed Hall of Famer Nikki Bella too far. In the shadow of the City of Lights, Nikki didn't come.
We have the women's IC match next.
Her legacy shines brighter than Becky's arrogance. Paris becomes the proving ground for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch, live next.
This ought to be a good match.
Competitors who understand what it is to step in the ring with me. To understand that they are stepping in the ring with the greatest female wrestler of all time.
You can look, but you can't touch. Oh, hey, Becky. I was just listening to you back there, and I have to say, Becky Lynch really is one of the greatest of all time. And it was superstars like Becky Lynch why I knew it was okay to take a step away because the women's division was in such great hands. You turned out to be such a disappointment. Why don't you face me one-on-one, Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch?
You know why we never went one-on-one?
A cheap shot by Becky. Fireworks here tonight between the Intercontinental Champion and the Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. Natalya versus Becky, Intercontinental Championship. Becky, enough is enough. Match is over. There comes Nikki Bella, the woman who was embarrassed by Becky Lynch a couple of weeks ago. Back attack 2.0. That's how you make a statement.
Becky Lynch wants to say she's holding everyone down. Pretty soon, Becky will be holding nothing, especially that Intercontinental Championship. Until then, I'll be holding you down. So, Becky, I will see you in Birmingham next week. Thank you.
Nikki Bella thinks she can call me out to my ring.
Hey, Becky, why are you acting like a little bitch? If you're not one, Becky, then there should be no problem facing me for that title.
You don't call the shots, and I'm not gonna opportunities, especially not to broke neck Barbie over here.
Is this what the man has become? Has the man lost her balls?
Okay, you want your match? Fine. Fine, you can have your match in Paris at Clash. I never wanted to respect you. I wanted to replace you. And I've done a pretty good job.
You know, Becky, I know why you're so mad. No matter how hard you try, your name will never be as big as Bella. At Clash in Paris, you will hear Bella, the new Intercontinental Champion.
Becky went for a cheap shot. Nikki Bella was ready. Nikki Bella hopes to add the Intercontinental Championship to her Hall of Fame resume.
This is going to be interesting.
You can look, but you can't touch. You keep dreaming on the stars above. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Scottsdale, Arizona, WWE Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella, a two-time Divas champion, once held that title over 300 days, but we talked a lot about Nikki Bella since her return to WWE. This is a different Nikki. She's gone through a lot in her personal life. She's had to persevere on a number of occasions, and she said when she's come back to WWE this time around, she said it's for, quote, me. It's about time I did things for myself, not worry about my sister, not worry about, what people think about me in the locker room, not worry about trying to be a leader. Do something for myself for a change, please myself and all the WWE fans.
I'm going to sing the praises of Nikki Bella. I went through Florida Championship Wrestling many years ago with Nikki Bella. She's a hell of a competitor, and she really was one of the greatest of her era. But now I've said those nice things about Nikki Bella, I will say she dominated, as you mentioned, in the Divas era. This is a very different era now. The level of competition is miles above it was even 10 years ago, and Nikki Bella has a lot to prove tonight, in my estimation.
Dublin, Ireland. She is the Women's
85 days of champion. 6 defense. And her first ever time going one-on-one against Nikki Bella.
Wade, we discussed this during the Countdown show earlier today, but one of the things that Nikki Bella describes Becky Lynch as is desperate. She believes that Becky Lynch is desperate to constantly stay in the spotlight, desperate for the media to talk about her, desperate for the fans to continually call her one of the all-time greats, desperate to always be a champion. And Nikki Bella said she's going to prey on that desperation tonight and win her first Intercontinental title.
Like, how do you use those as insults to the man Becky Lynch? Those are all things that top stars should aspire to be. Those are all things that if you are desperate to be recognized as the greatest, it means you are one hell of a competitor. And Becky Lynch could have retired years ago with her Hall of Fame place intact, but she's still out here putting it all on the mat, being a competitor. And yes, desperate to continually prove she is the greatest female wrestler on the planet. Those are not insults, Bella. Those are compliments.
To who though? Depends who you're talking to.
What Becky cannot do, Wade, is take Nikki Bella lightly.
Well, nobody really knows what they're going to get from Nikki Bella tonight. That's the point I've been trying to make. If anyone is desperate,
Bear back, they're going to go get a drink.
Nikki Bella, she is desperate to prove she can hang in this current era. It's not something she's proved in the past. She dominated the Divas era. Can she dominate the now?
Well, it's interesting. First time ever that these two women have gone one-on-one here in WWE. The last time they actually shared the same ring was back in the Women's Rumble in 2018.
I'll tell you what's really fascinating to me. Both women traded a lot of verbal barbs in the build-up to this one. Both got very personal.
Here comes Nikki.
Very personal in their verbal attacks, bringing in personal life, and that's something that's normally off limits. It suggests to me there is a burning hatred between these two women that has been unspoken for years.
Well, Becky Lynch did say, didn't want to look up to Nikki Bella. I wanted to take Nikki Bella's spot when she first arrived here in WWE, and now Nikki has Becky a bit over game, and they're only going right to the knee.
That was a horrible kick right to the knee of Becky Lynch, and that was full impact right on the knee joint.
Becky, who's been so dominant as champion since beating Lyra Valkyria back in June. Nikki now made a mistake. Becky gonna make her pay, driving Nikki Bella into the steel steps.
And I hate to use the word inexperience, but that was a moment of inexperience for a Nikki Bella who's not used to in-ring competition.
Well, inexperience or perhaps just ring rust, Wade.
Well, it's ring rust, that's my point. She came out of the blocks way too hot, overcommitted. Becky Lynch rode out that brief early storm and now has reverted to type with the man in control.
And Becky bouncing Nikki's face off the apron. Becky Lynch had a very interesting conversation with her earlier today as Becky now heads up to the top rope. Nikki Bella in trouble. And Becky from the second rope with a leg drop. Is it enough to retain the championship and a kick out at 2? Becky told us flat out, Wade, when we were talking to her, that it's the fans' fault. The fact that they did not accept her when she returned from injury, the fact that they did not like the way she was carrying herself. She blames the fans for everything and the reason she is the way she is today.
Well, I agree with her. She is the greatest female wrestler on planet Earth today. She's proven that time and time again. Look at the kind of adulation someone like Rhea Ripley gets. Why is Becky Lynch not getting the same kind of response? That's the question. You know what? Screw the fans. Do it for yourself, Becky. Do it for your family.
You know, you want respect, you got to give it back, right?
I mean, who didn't throw the respect one way first? I would argue the fans turned on Becky before she said, you know what, forget it. I don't need you guys anyway.
Becky now into the corner. And just a vicious attack.
That was a left hand drop into the corner as well,
Becky.
dude.
And this is exactly what you have to do. Becky views Bella as yesterday's news, and she's making a statement tonight in the ring to prove that Bella cannot hang at the level that Becky Lynch has dragged women's wrestling to over the past few years.
And Beck Sploder delivered to Nikki Bella, who is in deep trouble here as the man is dominating.
That slap alone was just so disrespectful to Nikki Bella and may have awakened something inside Bella.
I think it fired Nikki up because Nikki fighting back. Forearms to the face of the champion. And a big clothesline by Becky. Quickly into the cover. Hook to the leg and a kick out.
Talked about the ring rust a little earlier, and I think it's showing in the early goings here for Nikki Bella. Came out the blocks red hot, 30 to 40 seconds in though, and it has been one-way traffic ever since. Just trash talking the whole time. There's nothing worse than getting beaten up in the ring, unable to throw anything back in the opposite direction, and your opponent's having it so easy, they're talking trash in the process.
Now backing Becky into the corner. Becky with a big boot. Explodes out with a clothesline. Cover. Kick out at 2 by Nikki.
And Becky just looks that little bit sharper than Nikki Bella so far. Every time Nikki Bella tries to muster up a little bit of offense, just beaten to the punch by Becky Lynch.
Literally.
Nikki able to step out of harm's way. Becky this time, and Becky caught by Nikki. Great counter. And Nikki now with a forearm cutter on the nose.
That was clubbing right to the jaw on the second time, and now Becky perhaps getting rocked, and we're getting a slugfest. And the ugly earlier this turns, perhaps the more it advantages Nikki Bella.
Maybe not, as Becky buries the knee. And now Becky went
There's
for
a
the
simple
uppercut
knee
corner
to
with
the
a kick to the
sternum.
midsection.
God, how smooth is Becky Lynch? Just unmatched finesse.
And Nikki with a clothesline dropped the champ. And another one by Nikki Bella, who's starting to build momentum. Drop kick, drops Becky.
Yeah, Nikki Bella finally remembering exactly who she is. Finally finding that competitor that took her to the top in the past.
And that baseball slide drives Becky to the floor.
And these are
Right
stinging
in front of the
shots.
announce table, and now bouncing Becky off our table. And now off the French announce table.
For good measure.
The most important thing you can do if you're Nikki Bella, you've got the upper hand, make it count.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Nikki's got to pin her, submit the champ. She's got to get Becky back in the ring.
Yeah, that count's getting high, perhaps getting a little carried away here as Nikki Bella. Focus on what is important. That is winning the gold tonight, Nikki. And Nikki Bella suddenly looks like a very different human being than the one that started this match.
On a big clothesline in the corner to Becky.
Oh, not even close from Nikki Bella.
What was that?
And Nikki kicks it too as Becky looked to retain.
Well, Nikki left.
What sort of...
Really, that did not come close whatsoever to Becky Lynch. She was nimble enough to avoid that massive strike that was coming her way. And wait up, Cole, look what we're going for here.
Yeah, Becky Lynch trying to lock in the disarmer on Nikki Bella, who's able to counter. And now Nikki looking maybe for the rack attack 2.0. She's hit Becky with this before.
Bringing out the big guns at this point, the heavy artillery.
And Becky runs into another right.
Bella just sensed on her tail. And here we go, Cole.
Nikki with Becky up again. Now Becky able to counter, driving Nikki to the mat. Kick out by Bella at 2.
And I'll give all the credit in the world for the fact that Nikki Bella is still ticking in this one. She's been put through hell by the Intercontinental Champ. And these are the moments that lack of ring sharpness really starts to tell in a competitor. Nikki Bella is in the deep water at this point. It's something that Becky Lynch is used to. She's had these reps of late.
Yeah, one thing you can say about Becky, she's been a fighting champion.
Oh, yeah. Whether you like her or you loathe her, Becky Lynch has been one of the most, well, active.
Remember Becky would beat Lyra back at Money in the Bank in June, and then knock off Lyra and Bayley at Evolution. Beat Lyra at SummerSlam. And now went for the rack attack again. Becky Lynch able to duck underneath now with Nikki on her shoulder.
Lynch just has that rack attack so well scouted.
Hey, but playing games? No, I know, you're all good, man. You're all good. I appreciate it.
Now Nikki took a little too much time. Becky able to send her out to the apron. Nikki with a shoulder now to the champion. Nikki took a little too much time going up the ropes, and Becky made her pay.
Yeah, both women have absorbed a ton of punishment at this point in the matchup. You feel like one big shot at any point could end this one. It is hanging in the balance, and a brawl right up there on the turnbuckles.
Becky now, Nikki top rope, and a superplex by Lynch.
Jesus Christ.
Cover.
Becky ate a lot of that herself as well.
Another near fall for the champ, and now into an armbar. Becky with an armbar locked in, and Nikki, great job blocking it.
Yeah, you have to block that immediately, or you are getting a snapped arm, but too late perhaps for Nikki Bella. Hyperextension of the elbow.
You gotta wonder if Nikki gonna tap here.
So close, but turning it round. Wow!
That was a great counter, forcing Becky to kick out.
Kill two birds with one stone.
And now Nikki, look at this. Nikki with a submission move of her own. This is the fearless lock. If she can get it locked in. Nikki's taken out a number of opponents in her career with that, but Becky Lynch able to counter. Now looking for the disarmer.
She let it go. What do you mean counter, bro? Bella let that go.
Becky.
Nice roll through transition there, but Bella too sharp for it.
She's gonna go for the eyes.
Up on Nikki's shoulders.
Nope. Thought she was gonna go for the eyes.
Becky to the mat.
Both women are completely spent here.
Fair play, we go. I thought
Nikki Bella.
Oh, now.
Thought Lynch would have gone for the eyes.
Cover the champion. Near fall for Nikki Bella.
How frustrating must that be? This deep into a matchup, you start hitting the big moves and still it's not enough. But I'll say right now, Nikki Bella is looking the fresher of the two. The champ is in trouble.
Yeah, but Nikki's got to capitalize. She's got the champ on the ropes here.
Yeah, this is where those instincts of having repetitious matchups, being battle-hardened, where are you going to go to next? There's no time to think.
Nice move by the champ. Hanging Nikki up on the top rope. Now a kick to Nikki Bella. Another one to the face.
Completely peppered with shots here, and once again going up top is the man.
Becky has to roll through as Nikki rolls out of harm's way. And now Nikki. Bella face first. Trying to drag Becky, and once again, going for the fearless lock, and this time she's got it locked in.
She's got that locked in deep.
Becky has to make it to the ropes to force some sort of break here.
A mad scramble for the champ to retain her championship, and just about breaks the hold.
Wow.
I don't know how much damage has been done to the body of the champ with that hold, but maybe that was the moment that Nikki Bella needed to win this one.
Yeah, you saw a bit of frustration on Nikki's face. She thought she had Becky there, and Becky with a wherewithal to make it to the rope to force a break.
Well, since she's gone for the move on two separate occasions, perhaps that was the game plan. That's how you win the title, and things have suddenly turned really ugly for Nikki Bella.
And Becky Lynch understanding now that she's in complete control after sending Nikki into the steps, and she breaks the count, wants to do more damage to the challenger.
And I'm not so sure Becky Lynch would be upset with a double count out at this point. She would retain the gold in the process, but perhaps making a statement against Bella is even more important.
Looking for the manhandle slam on the steps. Nikki Bella driving Becky head first into the post. And now it's Nikki taking over. Oh! Bella buster on the steps by Nikki.
Well, Becky Lynch's brains are completely scrambled. Won't be able to think, won't be able to defend herself. Bella can attack at will here.
And now Nikki gonna lift Becky up into position, looking for the rack attack 2.0. Didn't have enough as Becky was able to duck underneath it. Now manhandle slam. Becky's own move against her for the title. Kick out by Lynch.
Oh, what an insult it would have been for Becky Lynch to lose to her own move.
It actually would be. It would have been such an insult. Seriously.
Nikki's got to keep her foot on the gas, Wade.
I got to be impressed with Nikki Bella at this point. The longer this match has
now
gone,
look at this.
the better she's getting.
And she's got Becky's own disarmer locked in, or at least attempting to. And Becky looking to counter.
Yeah.
Your own move, you know how to reverse it better than anyone too. Wait a second.
Becky, roll through, shoulders down on Nikki. Becky wins.
Wow.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
The championships are won in a moment of brilliance. We saw that exact move before at the Evolution PLE. It's what won the match for Becky Lynch there, and she's done it again tonight. Sheer brilliance, sheer innovation, and I'm going to christen that the Lynch pin. And this was where Nikki Bella thought she had the match won, bouncing Becky Lynch around, hitting that manhandle slam, but at the last millisecond, a kick out from the champ. And here we go, that moment of brilliance.
What did you call this?
From Becky Lynch, I'm going to christen it the Lynch pin. The 1, 2, 3 technical masterclass with unmatched finesse and a retention for the Intercontinental champ.
Nikki Bella, disappointed, but she gave it everything she had tonight. A tremendous performance by Nikki Bella. But Becky Lynch still the Intercontinental champion.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if Nikki Bella is to obviously stay active,
More than wrestling. It's culture.
if Nikki Bella is to stay active in wrestling with the WWE, I think she's personally still got a long way to go in terms of modernizing her wrestling technique and her wrestling strategies and the way that she approaches certain matches. Like in particular, there were certain aspects of that specific matchup where Nikki Bella was still wrestling like she was in fucking 2003, 2005, and it's like that's not how it's. You know what I mean? That's not how you're supposed to approach it in this day and age. It's different. It's very, very different to what it was back then. So, I don't know. It's a weird one. It's an iffy one. It's a very, very iffy one. Don't know how really you are supposed to approach it after being gone for so long. Not actively competing for what feels like a century. I need to move that over here. Actually. That'll do. There we go. Just do that.
I'm pretty mellow right now.
Oh, this is about the WWE Unreal.
Like people walking up to me or just shouting from across the airport, "Yo, congratulations, main event!" You know, like that's cool. Come back here, everybody's saying congratulations. It just puts in perspective everything that I've ever sacrificed to get here. You know, you question was everything worth it? And I'm feeling like it was, 100%. Boy,
Good. You? I'm happy for you.
let's get through it and then be happy for me.
I'll be more happy.
Take your shit back, man. I mean, there's a comfort that comes with, okay, it's here, you know? Did I do enough? Am I prepared? Well, it's too late now. These ropes are loose, huh?
We'll see CM Punk in the main event tonight. A Clash in Paris, the fatal four-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Remember, no champion's advantage. First man to gain pinfall or submission becomes the world champion. That's our main event tonight.
I just sat on my leg, not sit on my leg and I just, shitless.
Saw what happened with Roman Reigns, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed earlier tonight. You heard what we had to say. Let's hear what the international announced teams had to say.
Oh god, here we go. What's this? This is in the Spanish. This is in French. This is in Czech. Hindi. Italian. German. Oh. Filipino. Tagalog? I think that's how it says. Tagalog?
Can I talk to him for a second? Thank you. Level with me, Us. Are you good to go tonight?
I can go, AP.
Look, I hear what you're saying to me, but I feel like medical's on the verge of saying something else. So I need you to just hit me with the truth.
Man, I don't give a damn what medical say, AP. Last thing my cousin said to me, go out there and win that World Heavyweight Championship, right? And they just put him on a stretcher. AP, tonight, I'm bringing home the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah.
Perhaps Jay is more dangerous than ever tonight. Well, Rusev's return was supposed to be a comeback story, but
Oh, Sheamus and Rusev next.
The two have beaten
Yes.
all over America in weeks of backstage brawls left Adam
Yes.
Pearce no choice. Break out the barrels and the shillelaghs because tonight it's all legal. Sheamus and Rusev collide in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match with no disqualifications. Live next.
It's basically just a no DQ match. Why the need for 1,000 different fucking names for things I'll never know.
It all began when Sheamus believed that Rusev was being a bully to the Alpha Academy and stood up for Tozawa and company. It's fun!
Ow, my ears. The hell did I just... What did I just... What? Did I just hear? That movie is just immortalized. Gladiator. The not Gladiator number 2. I mean the original Gladiator. By the way.
First into the steel.
Kudos to Sheamus for hanging in this war, but tonight belongs to Rusev.
When I came back, did my so-called friend Sheamus come to congratulate me, or did he run to pick a fight? I know what Sheamus already knew, that I'm better than him, tougher than him, and superior to him.
So guess what? We're having a rematch! You didn't think we were done after that, did you?
Looking to end this one early with a bro kick. Here we go. Buckle up, grit your teeth. Rusev is taking control. Rusev exposes the turnbuckle once again, looking to win in controversial manner for the second straight time. Rusev bounced off the exposed turnbuckle. The official doesn't see Rusev with a shillelagh. Sheamus beats Rusev for the first time.
Welcome back to the WWE.
But now Rusev with Sheamus' shillelagh.
I will no longer listen to people who tell me who to hurt.
I will now hurt anyone that I wanted to.
This might actually be the most dangerous version of Rusev.
Coming to break your mind, body, and spirit.
The Celtic Warriors on a rampage.
Thanks to me, the world remembers who the real Rusev is.
Yeah, you want to finish this? Something's got to be done about this.
I want to try and rip me bleed the head off. I want the old Rusev back.
Your lack of suffering ends now.
This gives me throwback memories to the League of Nations, mate.
Don't forget, I made you relevant again.
You picked your own poison, my friend. So my conscience is clear of what I'm about to do.
The following
Who are we getting
is
first?
a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. In this match, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no holds barred. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
Rusev. Rusev first. Don't hate it.
Introducing first, from Bulgaria, weighing in her 270 pounds, Rusev.
One of the,
Are you okay?
My cough button stopped working.
Obviously.
Genuinely.
That was one of the most disgusting things I've ever
Well,
heard.
it got banged up by Roman Reigns' body a little earlier, so apologies, everyone.
Rusev, he's got his battle face on here tonight. You know, Sheamus has a winning record in these Donnybrook matches. I think Rusev may be at a disadvantage.
Well, Sheamus may have the experience in this kind of match, but Rusev is a die-hard fan of his local footy team, Lokomotiv Plovdiv, and he spent many nights brawling around the pubs of Europe against the best hooligans this continent can offer.
Hooligans. What the fuck?
Talking of fights, however, look who's here. It is Morgan, the last pirate, Charrière. He's a featherweight UFC fighter out of Poissy, France. Charrière coming off a technical KO victory over Nate Landwehr just weeks ago on UFC Fight Night. Great to have him here to watch this one that is going to be a banger.
Shabo!
Focused and ready for war.
It's good to see Shamo back in the PLE scene. Holy shit.
Baby!
Ow.
You just bust my eardrum.
I think you did mine as well. What the f was that?
This is gonna be a banger.
This is gonna be a brawl, man.
A good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. And the first one in almost a year here in WWE. And that shillelagh that Sheamus is carrying, hey, that's legal under these rules.
Well, the referee's taking it off him. It has to be away from Sheamus at least for the bell to ring. And we've got two men intensely staring each other down, former faction mates in the dreadful League of Nations.
Yeah, two men that kicked you out of the League of Nations.
Best thing that ever happened to me, trust me. Two alpha bulls who do not like the sight of each other. Yeah. We're throwing down in Paris.
Yeah, Sheamus, the only superstar to have pinned Rusev since Rusev returned to WWE. Rusev holds the career lead in matches between these two, but this really is the rubber match of the recent rivalry. And look at Sheamus now, pound and round.
Oh God, the way we started off here, this may be one of the shortest matches in history. Immediately hitting tens against each other, potato after potato.
Sheamus and Rusev battled each other for the better part of a decade here in WWE.
They know each other so well, it's actually insane.
Against the New Day, I had to break up a fight in the gorilla position before we went out between Sheamus and Rusev. That was before the match even started. There's a lot of bitterness between these two about the way Sheamus was running the League of Nations, and that bitterness has never left Rusev.
These men battled for the United States Championship at one point in their career, and now this is just about
beating each other up.
Who's the
this is about beating each other up.
I mean, you know, coming into this one, you're getting the hell beaten out of you. You're going to beat the hell out of your opponent. The question is, who can take more abuse? Both can dish it out. We know that. But somebody's crumbling tonight.
Two of the toughest men on the planet. Kidney shot by Sheamus, and now blows to the midsection knee by Rusev. Now Rusev looking to suplex Sheamus into the tables. Sheamus able to counter and deliver a suplex of his own.
Sheamus's boots turn to lead whenever he wants to. Trust me, he's kicked me with them enough times, but those heavy boots of Sheamus came in handy there. Rusev just didn't have the power to lift a big Irishman.
Yeah, Sheamus just dug in, didn't let it happen.
Into the barricade by Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior.
This might be the most fun match to watch tonight.
Has a Hall of Fame resume with the United States titles and tag team titles, a Rumble victory, Money in the Bank, once King of the Ring.
It is astounding that Sheamus has had over 15 years at the very top of this game. And his fighting style has not changed with age. Usually you slow down a little, you have to amend when you're fighting old Father Time. No, oh, God.
Kendo stick by Rusev.
Oh, Rusev completely sucking in Sheamus there. Sheamus with that shillelagh, thought he was getting a cheap shot in, but no, denied.
Now Rusev swinging the kendo stick like a baseball bat.
These are those game-changing moments. Who gets the big shots in first in a match like this? And now Rusev fresh as a daisy. Sheamus looks like he's been hit by a Mack truck.
And now Rusev with Sheamus in position here on the apron. Usually Sheamus will use this for the 10 beats of the modern.
So Rusev go for the eyeballs there. Perfectly legal in this match.
And Rusev delivering Sheamus' own move to him.
Like the thud of a bass drum. How's your diaphragm now, Sheamus?
Sheamus has welts building all over his body. How can a human being take as much punishment as Sheamus had like this over 15, 20 years?
Yeah, the cumulative punishment. Every match Sheamus has is a war. It doesn't matter who he's taking on. You have to bring your heaviest artillery with this man. There's no light days in there. No light work with Sheamus.
Rusev exposing the turnbuckle.
What was that
the
going
Irish
for?
curse backbreaker. And now, he delivers one there.
Oh, Rusev knew just how dangerous that was. Scrambled out the first time. Sheamus was not letting him get away that easy.
And these men know each other so well, know how to counter each other's offense. They've been hit with everything their opponent can throw at them over the years. And now it's Sheamus' turn to use the kendo stick as a weapon.
Rusev really doing well to sell that.
Sheamus plowing
His
through
shots.
Rusev.
Smashing in the Adam's apple of the Bulgarian. And I'll tell you right now, all European wrestlers, when we come back to this continent, no matter who you're fighting, you raise your game. You want to put on a good showing. You feel like this is our territory. Both these European men do not want to give a quarter this evening.
Sheamus has welts all over his body, and it hasn't slowed him down.
He spent an entire career with welts all over his body. It just makes him even tougher. It makes him fight harder. It fires him up. It wakes him up. It's terrifying.
Not quite sure how many chairs Sheamus needs, but that's a trio there.
A trio of chairs.
Locking up something menacing here.
What is Sheamus going for?
One with a chair and
Missed.
And Rusev now caught him with a heel kick, and the chair bouncing off the face of Sheamus. Cover by Rusev. Remember, you can only win via pinfall or submission.
And that right there we just witnessed is a major edge that Rusev has over almost every heavyweight out there. The virtue of his sudden, explosive movements that make all of the heavyweights look slow in comparison. Rusev has that.
Yes, sudden impact of Rusev, and then the impact of the steel chair to the spine of Sheamus. And now to the midsection.
That explosive movement that opens up the doorway for this. Maximum brutality.
Yeah, Rusev who thrives off chaos.
I'll tell you right now, you mentioned earlier you felt like this started because Sheamus was being, Rusev was being something of a bully to the Alpha Academy. I'll argue that Sheamus, his style has to be a bully his entire career. And bullies don't like other bullies. That's the real hatred between these two.
And Sheamus he's begging for Rusev to assault him.
Told you, the harder you hit him, the tougher he gets. This is nightmare fuel for any opponent of Sheamus.
And Sheamus intercepts the chair.
Who blinks first?
And Rusev with a kick to the midsection.
Tug of war, you don't dare lose.
Oh, running knee right off the jaw.
Hell.
Knee to the dome.
Is it enough kick out?
And there's no
The ripcord knee right to the kisser.
And if Sheamus can drop the hammer here, he's got this one.
That was picture perfect.
And how quickly Sheamus turns it around. I'm absorbs that punishment, shrugs it off. Can Rusev do the same?
Now Sheamus gonna put Rusev in position for the original 10 beats of the mountain. Just listen. And Rusev collapsing to the apron.
Yeah, you say listen, I could feel the vibrations buzzing through the arena on that one.
You felt that before, haven't you?
I have indeed, once too many times, and now I'm sat by you.
And now, Sheamus up over the bar.
Getting crushed by the bar on the other side. Seen Sheamus slumped over a few bars in my time. I'm sure that one was a bit more painful than normal.
And Rusev wanted to use the bar stool, and Sheamus able to thwart that. Unique
And then
position for the
another one. Sheamus is smiling, bro.
I just got chills.
I don't see any beers in this bar. That's my main issue. Sheamus looks like he's built up a bit of a thirst. Someone pour him a pint of the black stuff.
And Rusev now. Rusev trying to escape through the arena.
There's no countouts in this match, and technically it can go wherever it wants.
And Sheamus with a shillelagh. Oh no!
Wow, dude.
That has to be the most devastating beat of the Bodhrán we have ever seen. Avec un shillelagh.
Rusev just collapsing to the floor, and now Sheamus dragging him back into the ringside area.
Well, Rusev is
Gotta remember, Rusev hasn't been in a match this deep, especially with a stipulation, in a long time.
Effectively win the match right there and then. But it looks like victory is imminent.
And Sheamus lifting Rusev up on his shoulders. Looked like he was going for white noise. Rusev able to avoid that. Now driven into the chair that Rusev set up.
Fallen on his own sword, and Sheamus looking to put the finishing touches to this masterpiece.
Sheamus with the Celtic cross.
2.
Is it enough? And the Donnybrook match continues.
Oh, such a devastating landing. Simplemente, Sheamus will not like the sound of that. After that high cross landing on the neck of Rusev, but we know what's coming next, Michael Cole.
Beating off the 30,000 plus in Paris. Went for the bro kick, and Rusev scooted out of harm's way.
Yeah, absolute brilliance from Rusev. Just when you think his wits have left him after that beating him. What the hell are you doing here, Sheamus? You're not a cruiserweight.
Don't tell him that. Sheamus, top rope, and Rusev.
Oh!
That was a critical mistake by Sheamus. Rusev had the wherewithal to move out of the way, grab the kendo, and deliver it to the midsection of Sheamus.
Just got
As Sheamus was falling off of that top rope.
It's getting even worse now for the Celtic Warrior, who had victory within his clutches.
Oh, Wade, you called it out. Sheamus doesn't often go to the top rope.
Sometimes you get a little excited. You know you've got to do something drastic to put away an opponent like Rusev, as tough as this big Bulgarian.
And now this brute is slamming the steps off the face of Sheamus, who collapses to the floor.
Sheamus stepped out of his comfort zone, and Rusev was ready there to make him pay for the mistake. Now the bar apparently is back in play.
You know how much those things weigh?
I pay guys to move mine.
Try again, bro. Try again.
Now Rusev separating the steps
separating Sheamus' head from his shoulders the way this is looking. The hell are you cooking up, Rusev?
Anything he wants. Rusev.
Oh, God, they're looking our way.
Nasty stuff in mind.
Oh.
And Sheamus slammed through the bar. And that could be last call for Sheamus.
Oh, God, the back of Sheamus' head catching the edge of that bar that simply did not break. That could be a KO to Sheamus, effectively a rabbit punch from that bar.
Yeah, but remember, the pinfall or submission must take place, Wade, inside the ring.
Which feels pretty much academic now. Sling that big Irishman in the ring, cover him, it's game over.
And Rusev now into the ring, in control. Kick to the back, and you know what this means. Rusev with the accolade, the submission move, locked into Sheamus.
Sheamus, a man I have felt is incapable of tapping out at times, but the pain may be overwhelming the spirit at this point.
And this is how Rusev beat Sheamus for the United States Championship 11 years ago with the accolade. But Sheamus not going to give up yet. Back to his feet. Rusev in trouble. And now onto the steel chairs.
And you saw Sheamus, despite the obvious agony and exhaustion, just with a glance from the corner of his eye, spot that steel chair sitting there and thought, hey, yeah, Rusev, screw you.
The WWE fans here in Paris showing their appreciation for what these two men are putting themselves through here tonight.
Oh, we knew what we were getting, didn't we, Cole, when they put these two together in this kind of matchup. Maximum agony. Hey, for our pleasure.
We invited Sheamus out for a beer last night, and he said he couldn't come because he had to be 100% for this.
Yeah, that's the first time Sheamus has ever turned down a night out. That shows you how much this means to Sheamus. It shows you how seriously he takes the threat of Rusev as they clamber near those old-fashioned, I don't know if they're beer barrels or wine barrels or whiskey barrels, but who cares?
Oh, no. Oh, dear Jesus Christ.
Oh, Sheamus, as he was trying to drag Rusev up on the top of those whiskey barrels. And Rusev now. Rusev is going to...
Oh, what an iconic moment.
He's going to lock the accolade in on top of the whiskey barrels, but remember, even if Sheamus taps out here, it doesn't matter because the submission has to take place inside the ring.
Cannot win a match there, but Sheamus may well have his back broken, and then it really is game over.
Sheamus trying once again to find his way out of the accolade.
Barrels wobbling all over the place, a combined amount of probably 550 plus pounds between those two.
Probably some good single malt in there.
Crack him open after this one.
And now Sheamus. Rusev looking to do damage. Sheamus fighting back here.
See Jessica trying to hold the barrels still. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
White lies through the tables off the whiskey.
Oh, I knew this match would be fun, but holy fuck.
This is the damnedest bar fight I've ever witnessed.
Oh my God, from that height, the body of Rusev smashed through two tables with a white noise, and even Sheamus came a cropper in that one, and the referee taking a very close look.
Yeah, Jessica Carr just trying to see if both of these men can continue.
And you know, this is awesome indeed, providing you're not one of these two competitors. I promise you right now, our doctor
Sheamus gone straight to the collarbone.
Ready to come down and check on these two.
Yeah, it's awesome if you're a masochist.
How the hell is Rusev getting up after taking that? How's he up first?
I have no idea. I mean, Rusev was driven through the tables off white noise from the top of those barrels, dragging himself back into the ring.
The absolute brute of a man, and close behind him is Sheamus. Oh, I cannot imagine how these two are going to feel tomorrow rolling out of bed. Might need a crane to get them out of there. But we still need a winner.
Rusev, look at, he's crawling toward the corner, and that's where that shillelagh is.
Sheamus is just crawling to a corner to try and pull himself upright. The legs aren't working anymore.
Rusev with a shillelagh in hand. Look at what these two men have put themselves through. They can barely stand.
Shoulder of Rusev is completely contorted. I fear he may have separated that at some point in the matchup.
And now Sheamus with a brogue kick! A brogue from out of nowhere! And a kick out by Rusev!
How the hell do you kick out the brain of Rusev? Just rattled from one of the hardest brogue kicks I have ever seen. The lights are on, but no one's home. Take another look at this impact from the brogue kick. Bang! I have never seen the heel connect with a temple quite as perfectly as that.
Okay.
How the hell Rusev kicked out is a question that will never be answered.
Okay, explain to me this. How the hell did Rusev kick out of that?
It's the question that can't be answered, Cole. It's not human. It's not mortal. What the hell is driving this Bulgarian brute?
Sheamus trying to drag himself back to his feet again, perhaps to look for yet another brogue kick. Rusev. Look at Rusev trying to pull himself up as well.
Rusev is completely defenseless. Here we go.
And Rusev with a big Mashka kick. And Sheamus with a knee.
Just embers burning in both men at this point here.
And up over the top. Rusev
What the
sends him
fuck?
flying with a half a back body drop. And a Mashka kick to the face. Sheamus in the corner. Looking to collapse. Center of the ring.
Sheamus on complete jelly legs. Kicked in the throat. Can't breathe and wait up. Shillelagh in hand.
And the shillelagh broken across the back of Sheamus.
Jesus.
And now the cover by Rusev. And Sheamus kicked out. Rusev just shattered the shillelagh across the spine of Sheamus, and Sheamus somehow kicked out.
These two are simply not human. They're not from this planet. Driven by
Bro, look at that.
hatred to do superhuman things.
And now going to use the shillelagh as he locks Sheamus in the accolade. And now the shillelagh placed into the mouth of Sheamus. Sheamus trying to fight back somehow, but Rusev coiling in those legs like a constrictor around the waist of Sheamus. And Sheamus has got to tap out.
Wow.
Here is your winner by submission.
You could hear Jessica Carr screaming tap out.
Wade.
They were running
I
over
believe
time.
That was just, I think, just the second time in the career of Sheamus that he has tapped out, not passed out, tapped out in a match. And it took the accolade with a shillelagh shoved in his mouth to do it.
And about 50 other massive impacts to Sheamus's body in the process. What a war of attrition. This was a white noise off those wine whiskey barrels through two tables. Both men somehow got up. The hardest brogue kick you'll ever see, but Rusev instinctively equal to it. And that's how this one stayed alive. And this was the closing moment. Shillelagh broken across the spine of Sheamus, and then the most unique accolade I've ever seen, with a shillelagh across the jaw, does it for this brute. And Rusev is a major, major player here in WWE.
If you or someone you love likes wrestling, you'll want to pay attention.
You just hear Jessica Carr in the end of that match. Just hear Jessica Carr in the ear of Sheamus just telling him to tap out. They were running out of time before main event.
This isn't just an event. It's a moment in sports history.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
The world will be watching.
We're gonna light the world on fire.
Because next I think
This
we've got
is
Paul and
WrestlePalooza,
Cena.
Saturday,
I
September
believe.
20th. Tickets on sale
And
now.
after that is main event, I'm pretty sure. I think there's any.
Welcome to the official Riyadh season opening ceremony 2024.
Live
January, WWE Live kicks off the Royal Rumble season. 11 dates in 11 cities. Don't miss all your favorite WWE superstars, including the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, main event Jay, and many more. So get ready to join the action.
11 brand new events coming to Europe, by the way.
Well, Wade, it has been such a blast in Paris and also throughout the entire
Road
week
to the Royal Rumble.
here in Europe that we're coming
January
back
8th is
just
in
after
Germany,
the
January 9th
January
is in
1st,
Germany,
it's
January 10th in
2026.
Scotland,
The WWE is returning to
January
Europe
11th
for an
in
11
Denmark,
city
January
tour.
12th.
Visit WWE.com/events
I
to
missed it.
register now to receive exclusive pre-sale
January
opportunity.
16th.
It is the road to
That
the
is on
Royal
television,
Rumble.
is on
Europe
SmackDown. January 19th, which is
26.
Raw is in Northern Ireland in Belfast.
Look who's here with us
Wow.
tonight. It is Georgie Farmer, British actor, known for his role portraying Ajax Petropoulos on Wednesday. And Wednesday Season 2 Part 2 premieres on September the 3rd, only on Netflix. Elite indeed. Talking about elite, there was an incredible article this past week in the New York Times and on The Athletic talking about the most impactful play-by-play voices of the 21st century. And Michael Cole, I'm thrilled to tell you all, he was part of this illustrious list, including people like Joe Buck, it included people like Mike Trico, Al Michaels, and indeed our very own good friend Joe Tess. Michael Cole, I love busting your chops, but you are the GOAT of this industry. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I'm honored about this, Wade. And again, I couldn't do this without the likes of you and Corey Graves out here and having the honor of my career to call most of the matches of the greatest of all time. It's John Cena and all the superstars that make our job easy out here at ringside and so enjoyable. And speaking of John Cena is closing in on 100 wins in premium live events here in the WWE. Second all time to The Undertaker. Cena looking for number 99 tonight.
Wait, are they actually looking to have Cena break
the marquee
record?
as the never seen 17 and the Maverick battle it out in a fight of relevance versus respect. Paragon versus Parasite. Old Guard versus Algorithm. Will Logan Paul save wrestling, or will wrestling ruin him? We find out tonight at Clash in Paris. Cena, Paul, next.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time. He is the never-seen 17.
Oh, I might be going to the road to the Royal Rumble. I don't blame you.
I'm afraid after I'm gone, you guys are going to forget about me. But you and I, we've known each other for a long time. I plan on going down guns blazing. Every superstar just got themselves a big old John Cena problem. If any of y'all saw SummerSlam, you know that I am not going down without a fight.
Going straight through my arena? Oh, really?
To face off with the last real champion.
John. Whatever version of you this is, John, it's making me sick. You turn into a charity case. You're out here just giving out matches. Oh, how about this? I want one. Right in the middle of France. Logan Paul versus John Cena at Clash in Paris. I mean, that's box office. That's headline.
You might have just made the biggest mistake of your life. Be careful what you wish for, man. You want a match with me? You sure about that?
Logan Paul does WWE better than any professional wrestler, and that includes you. Wrestling is changing, and I am wrestling. When are you idiots going to accept me? Because newsflash, I am exactly who I say I am. people, they're gonna go online and call me an outsider. How? Who's the imposter? The guy who risks his life at every PLE for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, the keyword there is at every PLE, not every week.
The term I keep hearing is Logan Paul is an outsider. Logan Paul is not an outsider. Logan Paul is a parasite. These people can see through BS, man, and they know you're here for the wrong reasons.
I put us on Netflix. $5 billion. Boom. I brought us to ESPN. $1.6 billion. Boom. The value that I bring to this company is incalculable.
Every single time I step in this ring, all I do is ask, what can I give to this business? Every time you step in this ring, you got one question. What can you take from this business? Because if after Sunday, they still don't think you're worthy, you will not save wrestling. Hell, you won't even ruin wrestling. Wrestling will ruin you.
And that match is next. So this is going to be interesting. Wow, dude.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Toronto Beach, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Maverick, Logan Paul.
So much has been made over what Logan Paul has accomplished in the business world, the social media world. 23.6 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, over 6 billion views. And John Cena says that if Logan Paul would put that much effort into the WWE ring on a consistent basis, he would be up there in the conversation for one of the all-time greats someday.
Well, I think Logan Paul has done what he's done in every single industry because he's not listened to old men who did it in their generation. This is a new era, and stars are made a very different way. Logan Paul has his methodology on lockdown, and it works.
One of the biggest matches in the career of this young man.
This place is about to become unglued, bruh. The suspense is killing me, man. Come on. Get him out of here. The anticipation, man. There it is. I was about to say, bro. The anticipation is killing me. Come on. Yeah, I know. I saw that as well. Oh my god. Look at that. That is phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds. He is the greatest of all time, the never seen 17, celebrating with each and every one of you tonight in Paris, one final time, the last real champion, John Cena!
And now it's time to go to work. A big fight feel, a goosebump atmosphere.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Arena in Paris.
Jesus.
30,000 plus backing John Cena. And we're underway. Cena, Paul at Clash in Paris. Wait, it's going to be interesting to see how Logan Paul reacts to this rabid crowd here tonight.
Yeah, they've thrown Paul off his game right from the offset, and you can see
No,
John
they
Cena
haven't.
milking the noise for as long as possible, knowing full well it was getting under the skin of the Maverick Logan Paul.
And you know what's interesting about this, Wade? This rivalry dates back to January of this year at the Royal Rumble. Remember, Logan Paul, John Cena, Jey Uso were the final three in the Royal Rumble match before Cena would eliminate Logan Paul.
For quite the torrid time ever since, tagging together at one point in an incredibly ill-fated tag team, and tagging against each other at times too. These two really do not like one another.
And for John Cena, he says, this is going to be a lesson in respect for Logan Paul tonight. Teach Logan about respect in the WWE ring. Clean break by Cena, and we reset.
Yeah, and I question that from John Cena. Teach him about respect when you called him a parasite 1 week ago. A grossly unfair insult leveled at a man who has dedicated himself to this for the past 4 years.
Well, here's a man who's disrespected everyone in WWE. He's cheated to win most of his matches. He's used brass knuckles. He's used his goofy entourage to get involved. That's what Logan Paul's all about.
Logan Paul is all about disrupting, shortcutting his way to the top of every industry. If you have the smarts and the skills, you can do that. John Cena had to grow to the top, and John Cena is merely bitter that Logan Paul achieved in 4 years what John Cena took 20 to do.
That was an interesting counter by Logan, stopping on the foot of Cena and then delivering that right hand. Now remember, Cena has to stay away from that titanium-loaded right hand.
Logan Paul wins this.
He felt it a couple of weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown. It's a knockout blow, and now the body shots by Paul to Cena, dropping John in the corner.
I reckon Logan wins this all day long.
If you ask me, John Cena with the verbal barbs, absolutely tearing strips off Logan Paul, but Logan Paul showed the real danger. Matches aren't won with words, they are won with shots. One big shot to the jaw, and Cena is down for the count.
Cocky Logan Paul showing out here, and remember, this is John Cena's retirement tour. The last time is now. It wraps in December. But tonight, Cena would love to leave Paris, leave Europe for the final time in his career in a WWE ring with a victory.
John Cena is the last bastion of the old school. He's taken on the modern incarnation of what makes a top professional wrestler in Logan Paul.
And now John Cena delivering the rights to Logan Paul, and Cena now, sends Paul to the center of the ring, but he lands on his feet. And now a boot to John Cena.
Not quite anticipating the reflexes of Logan Paul.
You think John wins this? You reckon?
You've been studying this man, the 23 matches that Cena has been using as an insult. He has shown that time and time again.
Well, and the thing is, those 23 matches, Logan Paul has never had a bad performance. I'm sorry, he hasn't. He's the way that he has taken his role here in WWE, he had one of the longest United States Championships reign in many, many years.
Yeah, how dare you claim that 23 matches, that sounds terrible, right? 23 matches that included singles matches against Cody Rhodes, against Roman Reigns, matches against Randy Orton. Yeah, the creme de la creme of what we have here in WWE.
Now
John Cena grossly underselling the career of Logan Paul.
Big uppercut by Logan Paul. And again, these are the type of actions here, though, Wade, that tick off a lot of people. Logan Paul's talented. He's got all the tools. He's going to be a world champion someday. But then he has to he hits an uppercut, and now he's posing for the crowd.
You didn't have an issue with John Cena was doing it before the bell rang.
Yeah, but the crowd was cheering Cena. They're not cheering Logan Paul. He's doing it to egg him on and tick him off.
Logan Paul is just sticking out their backside. You can yell all you want, but Logan Paul is impervious to noise.
What a clothesline.
He literally is. Cena. Logan Paul is genuinely impervious to noise. I have to agree with Barrett there. A lot like JJ. He's a lot like JJ.
Logan just trying to gather his wits here. The senior official Chad Patton working this matchup tonight. He's worked many of John Cena's matches in his career.
Cena using those big haymakers against his opponent. Works so effectively for Logan Paul in the early goings.
Irish whip into the corner. However, Logan catches John with a boot. And now Logan, blockbuster to Cena. Great move by Paul. Cover, gonna hook the inside leg, and John kicks out. Again, a bit of a nonchalant cover by Paul.
Yeah, and in the early goings, you see immediately, we've talked ad nauseum about the experience advantage that John Cena has. Unquestionably, the athletic advantage is in the hands of the younger man, Logan Paul here, who can do anything in that ring. He can fly with the best of them. He can slug it out with the heavyweights, and he's even turning into a technician in his latter years here in WWE.
Now Logan again, just insulting the sellout crowd here tonight, over 30,000. And now Logan, vertical suplex, delayed now on Cena. Paul's showing off a tremendous amount of strength here, delivering the vertical suplex to John. And I don't think we've seen Logan do that before. Hook to the leg now on Cena, and a kick out.
Yeah, of all the accolades I just sent the way of Logan Paul, I did not mention the power game at all. Another aspect, you can see he's put muscle on over the past couple of years, building out that frame to be a true prototypical superstar.
I mentioned before, I'll never forget the night that Logan Paul took Roman Reigns to the limit, almost stopping Roman Reigns' record streak as champion.
And he was consistently ready to shock the world.
I hope you watch it at home can soak all this in, because I'm not sure it does justice to what we're experiencing here tonight in Paris.
Just an unmatched atmosphere, and two of the biggest names in the game right here in the thick of it.
And look at Logan with that gut wrench bomb, and here's the cover and a kick out. Again, Logan Paul doing some things, Wade, I've never seen him do before in the ring. He's obviously been preparing for this.
And the fans of Logan Paul, as few of us as they are, ask for one thing: some damn respect being thrown the way of the Maverick. Please, I'm begging you.
Listen, again, you have to be respectful in order to earn respect. And Logan now into the corner, and a big uppercut, a running uppercut, Cesaro-like uppercut from a Logan Paul to Cena there. Again, another wrinkle in this new strategy from Logan Paul.
Keep people guessing. John Cena.
And look at it, again, a nonchalant cover. And Wade, I get what you're saying, and I think Logan Paul's as talented as anyone in the ring today. You're not going to beat John Cena that way.
He wasn't planning to beat John Cena. He wanted a photo for social media that will go viral.
Oh, but that's what Cena's talking about. Forget about the viral moments. You have an opportunity to beat the greatest of all time here. Stop screwing around, go for the cover, and try to get the win.
Why not do both? The reason Logan Paul is here is because he's the king of viral moments. That's what got his foot in the door. He's not about to change his spots now. Again, harks back to the old school. John Cena embraced that, the grind, the respect.
Oh! Again, the collision, and Cena takes out Logan. Both men now down. This is a big turning point in this match, maybe, for John Cena, who's been dominated over the last few minutes.
That arm of John Cena is like an average man's leg. Completely decleating Logan Paul and perhaps turning this match upon its head.
Wow, dude.
Back to his feet, Paul back
this crowd is just on another level, dude.
Here comes Cena with a shoulder tackle. And now John Cena's starting to build some momentum. And Cena with a 5-knuckle shuffle. Vintage Cena on display tonight.
Wow, dude.
And now he's got Logan Paul in position for an attitude adjustment, which this kid does need.
Brilliant by Logan Paul, scrambling to the outside and a shot to the gut in the process, turning this one around, stemming the tide.
Now Paul, bang! Clothesline to Cena.
I don't understand how anyone can boo Logan. The guy is just... Every single time I see this guy in the ring, he's always learning, he's always adapting. Wow.
And Logan now back to his feet. Logan in tremendous shape. Climbing now to the top rope as he continues to play with the crowd here in Paris.
KSI, that's his name.
Paul from Grace, but John Cena got his knees up. And now Cena with Logan for the attitude adjustment. AA by John, cover. Paul kicked out.
It was KSI. KSI's the former business partner of Logan Paul at the very start of the Prime. And I was there. KSI and Logan Paul are pretty much, they're not the same, but they have some similarities in the form of, how they take hatred and turn it towards, like they channel all of the hate that they get and they use it and they work on themselves in the industry that they're working in.
The submission move he's been using, known as the octopus. Made famous by the Hall of Famer Antonio Inoki. And you see Logan Paul with it locked in on Cena here. The octopus trying to get Cena to tap out, but Cena able to reverse.
Oh, those delts of Cena are too big. He couldn't extend the arm, that's the issue. And Cena powering his way out.
And Paul with a roll through, shoulders down. Cena's got a kick out, now going to turn this into an STF. STFU is in. Cena on Paul.
And Paul scrambling for those ropes, which must feel like a million miles away. The eyeballs of Logan Paul bulging out of his head, sheer agony.
Is Paul going to tap out? There's no shame in it. Many of men have tapped out to this move by Cena. And makes it to the rope, but John Cena going to drag him back toward the center of the ring. And Paul will send Cena to the corner. John with the boots.
Logan Paul living dangerously now.
And now John Cena with a tornado DDT. Drops Paul on the top
Jesus
of his
Christ.
head. John into the cover. And a kick out by Logan, perhaps on instinct alone. It looked like Logan's eyes rolled in the back of his head when he was left on the top of his head here off this DDT.
Well, this is John Cena changing up the moveset to catch out the less experienced Logan Paul. A And you're right, eyes in the back of the head, but somehow able to kick out. That's all that boxing experience. When you're rocked, you have to keep rolling, and that's exactly what Paul did there.
Great point, Wade.
Wow, man. This card is something else, man.
Like a damn carnival in this arena.
It really is. It's something special.
For another AA, Logan Paul able to counter. Face first goes Cena, then overbomb by Paul. Cover, hook of the leg. Isn't enough, kick out by John at 2.
Saw the smirk on the face of Logan Paul. Could have hooked that leg tight and rolled all the way onto the shoulders of John Cena and guaranteed a victory there. Major mistake with that pin from Logan Paul.
Critical point in the match. Both men physically spent, exhausted. But John Cena has one thing, well, two things Logan Paul doesn't have. A, experience. B, he's got 30,000 people behind him.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you might not like the attitude of Logan Paul, but he is currently going toe-to-toe, as you would call him, with the greatest of all time, and he's taken zero shortcuts so far, and this could be the killer blow.
This with the right hand, went for the knockout. Tackle by Cena. Paul. Oh, what a move by Paul. Logan Paul, tremendous athleticism, almost beat Cena there.
Connecting with that zigzag, rocking the skull of Cena against the mat. Tried to land on his feet, landed face first, but still got off.
Shades of Dolph Ziggler.
Cena, and Cena now is the one living dangerously.
Yeah, that Ziggler zigzag delivered to John Cena. Logan Paul doing a lot of things we've never seen him do before in the ring.
And that's what I mean. The kid is literally just every single time we see him, whether it's on a microphone or in a ring or actually performing. You know, it's. Yeah, I don't know how people can hate Logan Paul. I really don't.
Change your game, evolve, put the work in.
And I used to be a Logan Paul hater when he came very first arrived.
Respect for Logan and what he's done in the ring here tonight, changing up his game. And again, got caught that time. Remember that slingshot lariat, got caught by John. John planting Logan for the win. Paul kicks it too.
Modified flatliner there. Now Cena reacting instinctively to what's thrown at him. And that was a mistake by Logan Paul. Going to that well once again. It worked the first time. Cena has it figured out now.
Yeah, rarely are you going to catch John Cena with the same move twice.
Cena is hurting in a big way. This is when old father time starts catching up with you, John. Rolled back the clock in the early goings of this one. But you're in deep water now, and that hurts you.
Yeah, but John's also understanding the finish line's a few months away. He wants to put on the greatest performances of his career. He's got Logan up again. Paul, though, lands on the apron, hangs John up top rope.
What a stain it would be on this retirement tour if Logan Paul can put away John Cena right now.
And now Cena.
Logan smells blood.
Logan gonna go back up to the top rope again.
What's he going for here?
And this time, and a swanton connects. And then a standing moonsault to Cena. And again, moves that we have not seen Logan Paul use much in his repertoire.
Paris was a site of the Olympics not so long ago. Those kind of athletics would have earned Logan Paul a medal in the gymnastics. John Cena is now in a really, really bad way.
He'll bounce back. He'll bounce back. Fucking gymnastics, dig low.
The story, the minds are blank. What can you cook up this deep? What is the body going to allow you to do?
Logan into the corner with that running uppercut.
Now controlling the pace is Logan Paul, and Cena looks like a beaten man. He's in a heap.
Logan Paul looks fresh.
Laser focused on putting this one to bed. But again, distracted by this audience. That's a mistake from Logan Paul.
He's got Cena on the ropes here, and John Cena took advantage. Again, he went for that uppercut, and
took just
John
a
Cena
little bit
moved out
too
of
long.
harm's way. And John. Oh, Paul, center of the ring. Is it enough for Cena to put him away? Logan kicks it to almost a 3 count.
Again, keeping the less
2.99
experienced stars
seconds.
guessing that double underhook face plant there, shocking Logan Paul, whose brain has been completely wiped on that landing. But I don't know if Cena has enough left in the tank to make anything of it.
Well, Logan Paul's hit Cena with everything he can and has not been able to put John away.
Well, both men have thrown their best, and both men have taken their opponent's best, and are somehow still taking just about.
Headbutt by Cena. John doing stuff he hasn't done before either.
This is when you're out of ideas, you start throwing the heavy leather, and who's got the heaviest leather out of these two? I gotta say Logan Paul.
I'd say they're both equal.
John's gotta be careful.
Pound for pound, I've got to say equal.
Oh! The uppercut, that pop-up uppercut almost cost John the match.
Oh God, John Cena is one heavy, heavy man. The power required to explode him skyward. He simply did not get enough. Look at the connection of this uppercut. Look where he's landed. You're aiming for the jaw here, and it ended up more chest than anything. That is why Cena kicked out. I'm taking nothing away from Logan Paul. The man's exhausted. It's incredible to pull even that off, but the connection wasn't in the right place. That is why Cena lives on.
And Logan Paul looking down at the wrapped right hand. Titanium loaded for many years. Cena back to his feet. Logan Paul, now he pulls a shoulder tackle. And now digging into John Cena's repertoire.
Got to study the greats, Michael Cole.
Is Logan Paul.
I love it. What a way to proceed to victory this would be.
Oh no, dude.
We're gonna peacocking around the ring.
Amidst a chorus of boos.
Cena though back to his feet. Paul took too much time. Way too much time. AA by Cena. Hook of the leg. Almost had him. And Logan's cockiness almost cost him there.
Well, peacocking around at the wrong time is simply a major faux pas against one of the best in history. And right now, some trash talking coming across from John Cena, perhaps trying to motivate himself in the process.
Is that what that is?
You're clutching at straws.
Is that what? Is it real? Is that what that is? Is it really?
Anything going.
Well, wait. John's got to be concerned as well. I mean, Logan kicked out another attitude adjustment.
You hit him with your best shot and you can't beat the man. Are you really still the greatest of all time, or are those moments fading fast?
Cena rocked Paul momentarily, and now another headbutt from Cena. And Cena using a headbutt as offense now. And now, John got caught. Oh, no, he didn't. Hurricane Rana sends Paul to the ropes.
What the fuck? A hurricane.
Paul certainly was not
Oh.
Cena, you gotta be kidding me. The cover. And a co-rib by Cena and a kick out.
Jay to Roxanne Perez right there.
That was a
just in the nick
what?
of time.
Watch
John
the code
Cena
red here. Or the pop rocks, as Roxanne calls it.
That is actually
Cena's
crazy,
throwing
dude.
everything he has at Logan Paul, who's surviving here.
rolling back the clock to his U.S. title open challenge reign. Wow, a lot of these moves back then, and he's having to dig deep. That's how good Logan Paul is. What normally works is not working tonight against Paul. Paul's too good.
Paul back to his feet. John Cena going to go once again for an AA. Logan Paul, though, too close to the ropes. Long arms, able to grab the top rope. John sent back to the ropes. Logan hits him with the right hand. The right hand. The right hand by Paul for the win. Cena still in it.
Oh my goodness.
That flattened John Cena with a cheap shot in Dublin. And somehow Cena kicks out.
And Logan Paul, you saw the look on his face.
The
That may have been
disbelief.
his last chance. He hit Cena with that titanium-loaded right hand, and John somehow was able to kick out.
The AA versus the right hand. Both men have taken them. Both men have kicked out. Both men look barely alive. But we still need a winner, and this place is rumbling.
Oh, I would be too.
Kept up by Logan.
Oh my God.
This deep in the match.
What is that? What was that?
And Logan now with Cena. Could be dead to rights, middle of the ring. Paul now back to the top rope. And the Paul from Grace this time connects.
Double it up. You've got the man down. You've got the man beaten. Make sure. Finish the job, Logan.
And a second Paul from Grace to knock off the great John Cena, who gets the shoulder up.
Wow.
The blood draining from the face of Logan Paul. The belief draining from the soul of Logan Paul. This man really is Superman.
Well, Logan Paul, now he understands why John Bradshaw Layfield, our commentator partner, said years ago about John Cena. He dubbed him Big Match John, and there's a reason. The never say die attitude of the 17-time world champion.
Does he get it this time?
And once again, Paul gonna mock John Cena, and this time delivers a 5-knuckle shuffle.
Wow. Right out of John's playbook.
Logan Paul now.
Oh.
Was looking for the AA, I think. John Cena able to roll through. And now.
Oh, God.
AJ.
Oh, talking about one of his great rivals. A Styles clash. Logan Paul. Cena. Black kick out again.
I'll tell you what, Cole, if you're going to steal in this industry, steal from the best.
Well, many people believe Cena's...
Oh, you got him singing it now.
AJ Styles almost a decade ago was one of the best of Cena's career.
The people never forget, by the way. People don't forget, by the way. 2024 Backlash. Lyon, France.
I can't tell you, I don't think I've ever seen an atmosphere quite like this. I've ever experienced anything like this.
I have myself to win the match.
And Cena now lifting Logan Paul up on top rope.
Well, both men ran out of moves many minutes ago. Now we're going on the fly. Just figure something out.
We're in overtime. This is sudden death for both of these men.
Yeah, I've got Logan to win this match. I can't lie.
Maybe an Avalanche AA will, but Paul again fighting out of it.
Fighting to stay alive in the match and may have turned this around in the process.
And Paul off the top rope, cross body. Cena though rolls through, and there's the power of the GOAT.
Will I smile? I smiled too much.
Attitude adjustment.
I know, I'm sat on my right leg, so I'm okay. I'm sat on my right leg.
John Cena, and Logan Paul again with a right. Went for another one. Cena, though, able to duck underneath. Attitude adjustment. Collapses into the cover. John Cena wins.
Wow.
Here is your winner, John Cena.
Wow.
Wow. Simply wow.
What a waste of a talent.
How do you put a button on what we just saw?
What a waste of a talent, man. I know Logan can bounce back, but what a waste.
You get past the antics. Logan Paul gained my respect tonight. What a performance by Logan Paul against John Cena.
Hate the personality all you like, but even in defeat, if you think Logan Paul is not a top 5 competitor in WWE, you are simply blinded by hatred and you are dead wrong. Hats off Logan Paul. That was brilliant.
That was.
Logan Paul went toe-to-toe with the greatest of all time tonight. And now for one final time, John Cena will take a bow in the WWE ring in Europe for the final time ever in Paris. Soak it in, folks. Enjoy the time. We've only got 3 months left.
Wow.
And I'm sure you understand the story of that young man.
I do.
A man that John Cena insulted here in Europe months and months ago. Reconciling with the fans and, of course, John's lovely wife, Shay. Just an absolute incredible performance as he celebrates with Jelly Roll, a man who has gained John's respect. Jelly Roll telling us on many occasions that John Cena was a hero of his. And Post Malone as well, who has been out of his seat all night long, enjoying Clash.
I feel bad for Logan. I really do. I can't lie to you. As much as I want to hate the guy for the personality that he runs and the character they've got him on, Logan Paul, bottom line, I've got to disagree with Wade Barrett. He's not a top 5, top 3, if not top 2 of the current best of the best. Arguably top 3, top 2, without a doubt.
Someone you love likes wrestling. You'll want to pay attention.
On Saturday, September 20th, 2 global powerhouses under a spotlight the world has never seen. WWE on ESPN. This isn't just an event. It's a moment in sports history.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
The world will be watching.
Quite literally.
We're gonna light the world on fire.
This is WrestlePalooza, Saturday, September 20th. Tickets on sale now.
That could be such a better name, but okay.
We know the first WWE Premium Live event to kick off the ESPN partnership will be the first ever WrestlePalooza on Saturday, September 20th, 2 weeks from this coming Saturday, live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. WrestlePalooza will stream live on the new ESPN direct-to-consumer streaming service. Tickets for WrestlePalooza are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. And as we've all been reading over the last number of weeks, here tonight, Clash in Paris, our final premium live event on Peacock as we jump over to ESPN 2 weeks from Saturday, September 20th. Some good news, though. NXT premium live events will remain here on Peacock. We want to thank all of our friends over at Peacock for what has been an incredible 5 years, including Rick Cordella. Rick has always been there for everybody in WWE. It's been a tremendous partnership. And again, hats off to Peacock.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, that's cool.
Well, you know.
Okay, so what I've just took from that is NXT staying on Peacock, Raw, SmackDown, PLEs will be on the ESPN network. However, also, with that being said, done a little bit of background research, WrestlePalooza will also still be, and the WWE will still be on Netflix for the international markets. So if you don't have ESPN or you don't have access to ESPN via VPN, you will still be able to watch it. We will still be able to watch it via Netflix. Don't know if that helps, don't know if anyone cares, but you know, no. You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE French commentator, Philippe Chiro.
Alright, well, while they're doing whatever this is, I'm going to go for a pee.
Mesdames et messieurs, Clash in Paris établi. Ce soir, le record de la plus grande recette pour un événement unique à la Défense Arena, battant le précédent record détenu par Taylor Swift en mai 2024. Ce soir, nous avons également établi un nouveau record d'affluence pour un événement de la WWE en France avec 30 343 personnes. 30,343 people. La WWE vous remercie infiniment. Ici c'est Paris et le public français est le meilleur du monde.
Well, what Philippe said, ladies and gentlemen, is that Clash in Paris will be the highest gate for any single event in La Défense Arena, breaking the prior record set in May of last year by Taylor Swift. Tonight, 30,343 WWE fans on hand in Clash in Paris. Our main event, moments away, and immediately following that, it is the Clash
Main
in
event.
Paris post-show.
Probably going to be on for an hour.
Triple H and others will join Jackie Redmond and company for the post-show immediately following the main event. Speaking of Jackie Redmond, let's head back to her.
Cole, thank you so much. I've been waiting outside of the locker room of Seth Rollins, hoping to get a comment on everything that's happened here tonight before he defends his World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal four-way match here tonight. Seth, listen. I know this is a terrible time, but Paul Heyman is in the hospital. You have no Braun Breaker. You have no Bronson Reed. I mean, for the first time since WrestleMania, you're completely...
I know where you're going with this, and I am already 2 steps ahead. I'm all alone out there tonight. And you and the entire world thinks that that puts me at a disadvantage. Do you remember WrestleMania? Do you remember who won the main event of WrestleMania? Wasn't Roman Reigns, wasn't CM Punk. Now I have chosen the vision. I have never needed anyone. I am a multi-time world champion. I have never needed anyone. I am the greatest in-ring performer in the history of this industry. I have never needed anyone. And tonight, I am gonna go out there and remind the world why I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth freaking Rollins. If I can't keep this here title by myself, maybe I don't even deserve to be champion.
Again, it's been quite the night. Speaking of hospitals, Roman Reigns was sent to the hospital earlier on tonight after the assaults by Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Paul Heyman has gone to the hospital after being choked out by Roman Reigns.
And not only that, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed have been thrown out of the building and told by Adam Pearce, should they return, they will be suspended indefinitely without pay.
And ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is truly alone tonight. Well, at SummerSlam, Seth Rollins didn't just win the title, he ripped it away from CM Punk in the ruse of the century. For Punk, Jey Uso and LA Knight, nothing fuels a fight like resentment. Tonight, 4 bitter rivals step into a fight that could topple a king. Seth Rollins defends the World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal 4-way live in our main event next.
Something that Seth said that is 2 steps ahead. What does he mean by that? Figure of speech? Or is there something else cooking up in the mind of Seth Rollins?
Je veux toujours vivre ma vie en ces temps présents, en ces moments réels.
Of the century. Shame on every single one of you.
I always have a plan B. I've been a marksman for months.
I have a Seth Rollins problem. This is the way forward. Rewind our mind just a little bit. You faked an injury, but I got the 3 count.
We have absolute power.
I'm tired of all of y'all, because I ain't get my rematch. Receipts are coming.
And there is nobody who can stop us.
Seth, you're a liar. You're a master manipulator. It's a fatal 4-way at Clash in Paris. Now, Paris, Seth Rollins, it's going to get worse for you, Oos.
I'm obsessed with holding the World Heavyweight title because it was ripped from me.
You get your rematch after I get mine.
Who next up the bet? Tit for tat. Soon as they would get, it's a wrap. You ain't built like me to take the heat. I done took the torch from every match. Get back, bitch, stay on my lane. This ain't hunger for no minimum wage. No pretending like this isn't my game. This that hunger that he never was played. I ain't saving face, this is fake.
We're not gonna get there unless we stick together. You've got to be kidding me. Seth Rollins is the problem. He has the numbers. He's trying to get you to the match.
I just don't want to owe nobody no favors. Once we get to Paris, there's every man for themselves.
Time to pick up the pace.
We don't have a problem. I'd like to keep it that way.
I got a Seth Rollins problem. You got a Seth Rollins problem.
You're welcome for saving your career.
You don't know what's good for you, so you need visionaries like me to tell you what is good for you.
Told you I wanted it all, I'm not kidding. Who would've thought the story I told is true? You was real before the show the proof. Smiling now, you thought it was going to lose.
And there is nobody who can stop me.
Got LA Knight, CM Punk beefing over here. I don't know who to trust.
Put me down, time to pick up the pace.
Kävimmekö?
Man, if things broken down quickly. Every man for himself. A fatal 4-way for the world title.
Look at that, the heavily taped up ribs. Look at the ribs. Jesus Christ. What are you thinking? Jesus. 30,000+. Yeeting along with Jay.
Main event, Jey Uso. He's taped up, wrapped up after the spear earlier tonight at the hands of Braun Breaker. Said he's ready to go. He can't be 100% Wade.
No, he's nowhere near 100%.
Because Uso wants his world title back.
I reckon Seth retains this one.
And fan support that simply cannot be manufactured. These people love themselves some main event Jey Uso. And wincing as he makes his way through the masses, all 30,000 plus of them. Jey Uso hopes to give the people what they want tonight.
get this right now.
I'll try. Boom, got it.
You just don't have the rhythm like me.
You are rhythmically challenged. Unlike Jey Uso, this place is bouncing tonight.
Wow. Wow, dude.
And I hate to be Captain Buzzkill, but the yeeting movement is even causing Jey Uso to wince. He's grabbing the ribs. That does not bode well at all.
Yeah, but Jey Uso's been fighting rib injuries for months now. So
Yeah, he has.
at least I think Jey understands how to deal with them when he's in the middle of a match.
Hey, when the gold is on the line and you have a pervading itch to recapture the gold that you won at WrestleMania, then you try and block it out as best you can. But I'll tell you, as a competitor, it will hamper Jey Uso tonight. The question is how much.
Wow.
Jay's got 3 other entrances to catch his breath.
Catch his breath or think about the agony that his ribs are in.
We found Luna in a horror map. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fucking fuck?
You know, Wade, we've talked a lot about this week, the high pressure, the high stakes for LA Knight tonight. The only person in this match who has never won a World Heavyweight Championship. He is the last person to have beaten Seth Rollins. That was the night at Saturday Night Main Event when Seth Rollins began what would end up as the ruse of the century when he feigned the leg injury, allowing LA Knight to pick up the victory. But the clock's ticking. You don't have many opportunities at a world title. Knight's got to capitalize.
Yeah, knowing what we now know, that victory against Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event is effectively null and void. It was a freebie for LA Knight. Really doesn't count, but you're right. The only non-world champ in the match. The question for LA Knight is that added fuel, or is there going to be an element of imposter syndrome? All 3 of these opponents have been to the mountaintop. I haven't.
Well, you know, Wade,
Jesus.
that victory over Rollins really didn't count. Well, it doesn't matter what you think, because that victory did earn Knight a spot in this match tonight. So look at it however you want. Knight's got a chance.
Shit. The fucking bed, dude. First Korean match in France. CM Punk's 6th fatal 4-way match in his career. Fucking Jesus Christ. You gotta wonder what's going on in the mind of Seth. No backup. No fallout to rely on. Surely Seth has got to be questioning, has he still got it in him to run the gauntlet, to win a match like this?
I do admit, in the interview with Jackie Redmond a few moments ago, it seemed like Seth Rollins was a bit shook up.
Who wins? Shit. I have to say Seth retains. I have to say Seth retains. He's literally only been champion for 29 days. As of today, it's his 29th day.
Let's head up to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match, and it is for
Sorry,
the
man,
World Heavyweight Championship.
Now you asked me who do I think will win. I said I reckon Seth retains.
From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso. Next, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight. And from
joining VC when you're done? Yeah, we'll do.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
Well, Wade, as I mentioned earlier, Seth Rollins has a reason to be shaken up here tonight. He truly is alone. Breaker Reed kicked out of the building, Heyman at the hospital. There is no champion's advantage in a fatal four-way match. First man to gain pinfall or submission becomes the World Heavyweight Champion. Bell rings, we're underway. Who will leave Paris with the gold?
Seth Rollins used to having the deck stacked in his favor. The game has changed in the past few hours. And Seth Rollins truly is a man standing alone now.
Well, you know, the personal animosity that is running through the veins of all four of these men. They can't stand one another. That was a little payback from Punk if you think back to what happened this past Monday on Raw. Dropping Uso out of the ring.
Yeah, and I'm surprised by that. I half anticipated. Oh,
and look at this, LA Knight looking for a quick win.
Half anticipated everyone to gang up on Seth freaking Rollins right off the bat. He is public enemy #1, but truly every man for himself right off the bat.
Yeah, Punk and LA Knight now exchanging blows. Knight has never forgotten Punk for putting him through a table, even though it inadvertent a few weeks ago. Big hip toss by Knight.
As the war is going on in ring, Seth Rollins quietly crouching in a corner, letting the other competitors tear strips of one another while he stays fresh as a daisy.
A smart move by the Architect, the World Heavyweight Champion. Rollins looking on, gonna pick his moment for when he strikes. Right there.
As Seth said, I'm 2 steps ahead
Where's
of everyone.
And now Rollins into the corner with the knee. These two men hate each other, Rollins and Punk.
Let's not overegg the
Uso back in the fray, top rope, cross body, cover on Rollins and a kick out. Now Rollins sent over the top rope.
Oh, smashing his head on the barrier in the process too.
And Jey Uso runs into Punk.
Test out those ribs early on, Jey Uso. Heavy landing from that clothesline.
Well, Punk reminding the world that it's every man for himself. No friends in this type of matchup.
CM Punk lost out in the main event of WrestleMania 41. Effectively lost everything at SummerSlam. That has galvanized the resolve of CM Punk. And he's now going for the weakest competitor in the match. And I say that with no insult intended. He's simply damaged.
Jalen high on the ring post.
First into the turnbuckle. Jay suffered through a lot of rib injuries the past few months at the hands of Breaker and Reed again tonight. And now Seth Rollins dragging Punk out of the ring and driving him into the barricade. And Punk collapses into the sea of WWE fans.
Now after the wounded duck, Jey Uso goes. Seth freaking Rollins.
Rollins with a running knee, shades of CM Punk. And now mocking Punk, calling for a GTS.
Well, CM Punk isn't catching any of this at all. But LA Knight certainly is. The biggest danger in a match like this, there's always somebody fresh lurking and waiting to light you up.
And every once in a while, you'll see a temporary alliance form for just a short bit in a match like this, and that's what Uso and Knight are doing.
Best thing you could possibly do is turn this into a one-on-one match if you can, and it looks like Uso and LA Knight are doing exactly that.
Yeah, Rollins outside the ring, Punk's in the crowd somewhere, and now we come to one-on-one. Uso scoop from behind, looking to put Knight away, and a kick out by LA.
There's the temporary part of the alliance you were talking about. And Jey Uso suddenly moving a
Samoa drop.
A little better now than he was in the early going.
Talk about that, Wade. You've been injured in a match before. Once the adrenaline gets pumping, you forget about it a little bit.
Well, you get a little warmer, and also once you start sensing victory, you can block it out a little better. But Victory may be a long way off for any of these four. Simply too
very long
talented
way
to go
away.
down easily.
Now Rollins backing it up in the corner. That, of course, a move that Jey Uso normally uses. And Rollins with a mocking yeet chance to the former world champion, Jey Uso.
You mentioned that Rollins had been thrown for a loop during that interview a few moments ago. I would disagree with that. This is Seth Rollins reminding the world, yeah, I have backup, yeah, I have friends, yeah, I have people.
Nobody.
People do my dirty work.
Well, that's what he's saying.
I don't need nobody. This is Seth freaking Rollins, who's climbed to the top of the mountains many times on his own, and he'll do it again tonight if he has to.
And he understands the power of that world title and what it means for the vision and the future of that group. The title gives absolute power.
This is what I thought we'd see from the off, trapped in a pincer movement.
And now the attack on the champion Rollins. Punk pounding away again. Just the disdain those two have for each other, and LA Knight doesn't like Rollins either.
Well, Seth has set his hounds on these three many times over, and perhaps now it's time to turn the tables.
It's coming through this card. Okay, man, no worries.
Remember, Punk had the world title for just over 5 minutes at SummerSlam when he beat Gunther before Rollins cashed in to win the championship.
Like you. How about all three of us? Get his ass.
Well, Punk with that running knee. Let's take Rollins out of the equation. That's what Knight and Punk and Uso are doing in this temporary alliance.
A little extra stank on that hip attack from Jey Uso.
No. His ass. Yeah. You're a table. Table? Table.
Jey! Get the tables! Well, paying homage to the Dudley boys, and they really want to take the world champ out of the equation.
Oh, wow.
And a fatal four-way.
Devon, Bubba Ray, and Spike. It's the three-piece version of the Dudleys.
Now, Jey Uso taking Roman Reigns' advice. Don't work with anybody. It's all about yourself.
Gold is on the line. Embrace the worst elements of your personality, because it is worth it. The prize is worth breaking every friendship you may ever have had.
And Rollins, and a super kick by Jey Uso to LA Knight.
A wounded animal is a dangerous animal, and Jey Uso is fighting for the gold here. But now heading away from the ring area, and I question the smarts of this.
Well, there's nobody in the ring, so...
Well, you can't win the match over here, and in theory, the other two competitors could slide in and get this one ended while you're out there in the stands.
Rollins
going to the ribs.
of Jey Uso. Smart move by the champ.
You think you're on my level, son? You think you're...
Out of nowhere, LA Knight creeping around the other side of the fans, blindsided Seth Rollins, who can't find any respite anywhere here.
And LA Knight
He literally got
Rollins back to the barricade, and Punk's going to take them both out.
Well, all four of these guys are battering each other, but it seems to me Seth Rollins is absorbing every single shot in the process.
Yeah. Seems like it, doesn't it?
Punk now climbing up the steps, Rollins into the ring. Punk going to go to the top rope. Man, CM Punk would love to pin Rollins tonight. How that would feel for Punk.
The middle fingers.
Body. Rollins shoos him away. Clothesline by CM Punk. Now Punk with a swinging neck breaker.
Yeah, picking up the pace now. CM Punk, he's got it down to one-on-one. The one man he really would love to beat.
Punk with a running knee.
Nobody does it better.
And the best in the world showing you why. It could be time for Rollins to go nighty-night.
Night-night on a starry night here in Paris.
Oh, for the go to sleep. Rake of the eyes by Rollins, kick by Jey Uso.
Momentum killed dead in its tracks.
And step up ITZGAZ.
Scrambles the brains of CM Punk.
It up in the corner.
And another one for Punk.
And there.
Oh.
Look at this now. Uh-oh. Up on his shoulders, face first.
Good night, Jey.
Oh, God. Shining Wizard right to the temple of the megastar just when he had the momentum. Wait.
Pedigree by Rollins. Shoots the half. Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Punk at 2.5.
Oh, God, what an absolute scramble this has been from the word go between four of the best we have on the roster. Such incredible action. You see the pedigree connected. That's a win right there. But astoundingly, a kick out from CM Punk, one of the heaviest moves in the arsenal of Seth Rollins, simply did not get the job done here.
Well, one.
I have to think that's really softened up CM Punk now.
Kick to the midsection by Rollins. And Knight lifted up high, set looking for the buckle bomb tonight.
Such a devastating move.
Cover, hooks both legs. Knight's got a kick out at 2.
Man, that move has hospitalized numerous superstars. It may have ended the chances of LA Knight here.
And now Rollins up top. Remember, the exposed injured ribs of Jey Uso. Frog splash to Jey. Rollins looking to take advantage. And Jey somehow kicks out at 2.
Man, so much intestinal fortitude of Jey Uso kicking out there. That move devastating enough as it is. With the pre-busted ribs, you can double that impact. But Jey Uso still alive in this one. And that's just frustrated Seth Rollins. He saw a successful retention while he was in mid-air. Thought he had it in the bag.
And Rollins dumps Jey Uso out of the ring to turn his attention to LA Knight.
Smartest thing you can do. Get this down to one-on-one. You'll keep seeing these competitors try it. It's the only way you can win.
That's what it sounds like when you're a god. You understand me? You're yesterday's news, pal. I'll show you. I'll show you. Oh!
Yesterday's news will become the headline act if somehow LA Knight turns this one around and wins.
They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you. They're chanting for somebody else. No! No!
Rollins talking trash as he continues to punish Knight.
It's a dangerous thing to do. You're taking your eye off the ball. You're allowing a competitor on the outside to potentially recover. You have the momentum now. Make it count, Seth. Probably it from me to tell the great Seth Rollins how to do things, but for me, he's making a big mistake here.
Come on!
And LA Knight, to your point, intercepting Rollins. Knight looking to build momentum, dragging Rollins back to the middle of the ring.
Oh.
Right hand, here comes LA Knight.
Slugfest.
Reversal now, Knight sent across the ring. Knight ducks underneath the clothesline.
Here's the danger.
And down goes Rollins.
LA Knight turning himself into that perpetual motion machine.
That side Russian leg sweep by Knight. Jey Uso back into the fray.
Ribs first into the buckle. Wow. Double whammy there with that neck breaker too.
3 for 3.
With Punk up top, drops Punk.
Just flattening all 3 competitors.
What a beautiful
Pick
sequence
your
from LA
victim.
Knight.
Whose game is it?
All right.
Breaking up that momentum, an attempt there from Seth Rollins. Let's try that one again, perhaps.
LA Knight with all 3 men down, has his point, has his opportunity. And a big elbow delivered to Rollins.
Damn.
Knight's problem right here is he's spoiled for choices. He's now going in. Oh, attempted that BFT. Broken up right in the nick of time by Jey Uso.
Jey Uso again favoring the ribs. Of course, the attack by Breaker earlier on.
He's entering the match with a major handicap, but somehow appearing
He's
to
staying
be the
alive.
man is Jey Uso. He's got to go for broke here.
Oh no. If Seth lands this superplex, that's it.
Jey Uso with the body shots to Rollins. And a headbutt now. Rollins teetering high above the ring and comes down. Throat first on the ropes. LA Knight, tremendous athleticism.
Oh no.
What great
Punk's
spring,
gonna
but
meet
Punk here to play spoiler.
Ah.
Punk now for the win and the World Championship and a kick out.
And there is a sense of desperation to CM Punk right now.
Cover again and a kick out.
Coming so close to glory so many times this year. Maybe it is not Punk's destiny to win gold and hold on to it. As you see that Tower of Doom moment. Going for glory was Punk, but LA Knight with enough in the tank to kick out.
And again, over 30,000 here tonight. Record crowd at La Defense Arena in Paris. Our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Rollins, Punk, Uso, and Knight.
Just every chance he gets. You see CM Punk eyes locked on Seth freaking Rollins. Want to do major damage to the man who ruined his SummerSlam.
And as the table waits ominously, perhaps for one or both of these men. Punk trying to hang on. Rollins, Punk kick to the ribs.
These are desperate times. And
Knight's recovering on the far side of the ring
on the wrong side of that
as well.
Rollins
He's waiting for his time.
a chop to Punk. Rollins looking for a pedigree. Rake of the eye, completely legal under these rules. And now Knight with a clothesline.
A blinded CM Punk, not where you want to be, but the fight. Oh, wait.
Oh, Punk's ripping through the table by LA Knight. That's what Punk did to Knight a few weeks ago. And now a roll up by Rollins, shoulders down. Oh, I thought he had him.
I thought he had him there.
Stop. Knight, BFT, blood force trauma. For his first world title, and Jey Uso breaks it up.
Oh, I thought we had our moment. The megastar's name was going to be up in lights. This is Punk blasted with such force. It was a glancing blow on the table. The stomp attempt missed. The BFT connected. The world thought we had a new world heavyweight champ, but Jey Uso had other ideas.
Yeah, Jey Uso trying to dig down deep. You can see the pain he's in with the injured ribs.
Well, it's a permanent grimace, isn't it, from Jey Uso. Hats off to him for even being involved in the fight at this point. But if you're LA Knight, you've got a weak competitor there, ready to be taken down.
Remember, Jey is injured because he came to the aid of his cousin Roman Reigns earlier tonight, and he paid for it.
Yeah, unwavering loyalty to family, but it may well cost him this evening, unless he can pull off an absolute miracle in Paris.
I mean, yeah.
And now Jey Uso getting the upper hand. Right hand's driving LA Knight back. And Jey with a little mustard on that one.
Tapping into the yeet mania of this crowd. Oh, wait. Overcommitted. And the megastar was ready.
Then out to the floor, LA Knight. Oh, my goodness. Did you see the impact to the face?
Oh, that was a work of art from LA Knight. All of that momentum of a 250-pound athlete bullseyed on the jaw of Jey Uso. What is Knight cooking up here?
Anything you watch at this point, Jey may be defenseless. And bounce face first now off the announce table by Knight.
Well, the ring is completely empty. There's no one to break up a pin if you slide in now and get this finish.
Knight said one big one. Seth Rollins tried to sneak up on LA Knight, and he's going to pay.
I hear someone screaming, okay, what the fuck?
Everywhere you look.
And now Rollins center to the French announce table one final time. And he collapses to the floor. And LA Knight now going to destroy their table. Yeah, stay over there.
Punk down, Uso down, Seth freaking Rollins down. And in full control is the megastar.
It could be LA Knight's night. It finally could be the night that LA Knight's been dreaming of.
Well, the world has had to wait for this. Looking to cover himself in glory here.
LA Knight now, look at Knight. Knight on the apron. Seth Rollins is thrown on the announce table.
This will not be pretty at all. Least of all for Seth Rollins.
Uso up on the apron. LA Knight stops him, at least momentarily. Top rope for Knight. Oh, no! Crash and burn! Knight through the table.
I saw that one
Slight
going.
hesitation to combat Jay. Cost him. It allowed Rollins time to roll off the table. Knight went through the table, and he could be down and out.
Well, at the top level, it is a game of milliseconds, and the millisecond cost LA Knight here. Crash and burn, you said. That's the body of LA Knight crashing and burning, and perhaps his hopes of glory of winning gold crashing and burning with it. I mean, it's a wreck everywhere you look. Bodies are broken, desks are broken, tables are broken.
And Jey Uso may break Rollins here.
Might break his dreams with it too. Somehow Jey Uso, the man who had written off before this match started, has the upper hand, has the momentum, and has the chance to win this thing.
Former world champion, top rope, Rollins ducks underneath. Jey rolls through, big super kick by Seth, stops Jey in his tracks. Super kick by Uso though. Spear! No! He got caught by Rollins into a pedigree. Cover! Kick out by Jey.
Oh my God.
Amazing reflexes from Seth freaking
That was
Rollins.
a beautiful timing.
Caught mid-air, converted into a pedigree.
Our main
That was
event
just
for the World Heavyweight
impeccable
Championship.
timing, dude.
Knight hasn't moved after
Impeccable.
going through the French announce table. Punk is still down and out after going through another table. Rollins and Jey Uso in the ring as our match continues.
Rollins has all the time in the world to concoct whatever master plan he wants against a downed Jey Uso. No one's here to save you.
And now Rollins gonna climb to the top rope. Jey Uso in trouble. Seth. Oh, he has to roll through.
Goes for that Phoenix splash, but caught.
And Jey caught him again. And Jey Uso with an opportunity. This time he hits the spear.
Perhaps feeling it wasn't big enough to put down a man the caliber of Seth freaking Rollins. You've got to double stack it. Going for broke.
Jey Uso with the Uso splash to win the World Heavyweight Championship. A Punk with an elbow to Uso.
Saving his chances at the death with the Macho Man elbow drop.
And now Punk's feeling it.
This entire arena is feeling it now.
And with Punk, Jey Uso up on his shoulders. Go to sleep. Punk collapses into the cover. Rollins with a stop. Rollins into the cover to retain. Punk kicked out. Punk kicked out.
Oh, this one
No way.
back and forth again and again. The GTS, the moment the toil was going to be all worthwhile for CM Punk until stomped into the mat by Seth freaking Rollins. A successful retention until the incredible kick out by CM Punk.
LA Knight is still out at ringside.
And that look in the eyes of Seth Rollins, he's starting to believe this is not my night. Everything's going wrong.
Jey Uso has been taken out by Punk.
I don't want you to touch that title ever again. I don't want you to have another match for this company ever again. I hate you. I hate your stupid family. I want you to go away.
Seth Rollins wants to kill the career of CM Punk here. Forget just retaining the title.
He wants this to be his last match ever. As Rollins now grabs a chair. Remember, legal, fatal four-way rules.
Referee Powerless heavily discouraged, of course. It's not really...
And now a stop to Jey Uso, who is starting to stir. And he's down and out. And LA Knight, thanks for coming. A stop tonight. And Rollins make this one-on-one with his bitter enemy, CM Punk. And Rollins wants to end his career.
There's absolutely nothing this referee can do here.
Jesus Christ.
Might get a broken neck at this rate.
And referee Sean Bennett just looking on as Seth Rollins looks to snap the neck of Punk. Oh, Rollins went through the chair, and Seth Rollins injured his knee as he went through the steel chair. And now Punk with an opportunity to put him away. Go to sleep to Rollins. And Rollins just collapses on Punk's shoulder, and Punk smells blood. He knows it's coming. He knows it's his moment.
Seth's already out cold.
Who the fuck is that?
Somebody just low blowed CM Punk. Who the hell is this?
What the hell?
Who the fuck is this? Becky.
Oh my God.
Becky
Thought so.
Lynch. Seth Rollins' wife. Just low blowed CM Punk.
Punk and the... Oh!
Save the match won. Save the championship for Rollins off the stomp and the cover.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
Well, Seth said that he didn't need anyone tonight. Well, he indeed needed someone. You know what they say, Wade? Behind every good man is a great woman. And Becky Lynch saved the championship for her husband, Seth Rollins, tonight.
Oh my God. Seth Rollins stacks the deck in his favor. Well, the most dangerous card you can lay is the one nobody realized you were holding. Wow.
Well, Rollins got caught here, and we thought it was over.
Well, it looked like he shredded his knee, and here we go with the
It sounded like he shredded his knee.
GTS already hit one. Here comes the second for good measure until the low blow by an apparent ninja hiding under the ring. That ninja, though, turned out to be the Intercontinental Champion and Seth freaking Rollins' wife, Becky Lynch. And once again, CM Punk having the championship ripped from his grasp by major chicanery from Seth freaking
That all but
Rollins.
confirms that AJ Lee will be coming back at some point.
Screwed by Rollins again. And you had to know, Wade, that the architect, Seth Rollins, was going to have something up his sleeve. But no one in a million years would have thought that it was his wife, Becky Lynch.
The game changed before our eyes, and Seth Rollins apparently always has a master plan.
The question now is, can anyone conquer the grip division has on the World Heavyweight Championship?
Wow. What the fuck? What in the name of everything that's holy did I just witness? What was that? What the fucking fuck. Anyway. Tomorrow night. Is it tomorrow? Is it even tomorrow? Am I chatting shit? It is tomorrow night. Okay. So tomorrow night, we are live with Monday Night Raw here on YouTube. 7 p.m. BST. But what the fuck did we just witness, bro? Does that mean that we're getting AJ Lee to come back at some stage? Because if Seth Rollins' wife in the form of Becky Lynch is involved with the Vision, where's Punk's wife? Where's AJ Lee? Everyone else asking that question, or is it just me? Is that just me? Can't be just me. Surely it's a god. Surely it's not just me asking that question. Alright. Well, that was Clash in Paris. That was Clash in Paris. If I had to be honest, if I'm rating that overall show, I'd have to give it a solid I'd have to say maybe a 6.5 out of 10, maybe. Something in that area, something in that region. I don't know, it just feels like, I don't know. I'm just nitpicking, but it was a good show, I won't lie, it really was. But, with that being said, I'm going to love you all. I'm going to leave you all. I will see you guys here tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. And we will be on our way now, officially, to September 20th. WrestlePalooza. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one, Chief. But that is going to be all she wrote from me. I'm going to love you all. I'm going to leave you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening here on YouTube for Monday Night Raw, as usual. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the likes on the stream. Thank you for the chat reactions. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being amazing. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Remember, be well loved and love each and every single one of you. Take care of yourselves. Good night. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Sayonara, mi amigos.